Dude.
gotta warm us.
Do you remember in like 2012?
What?
Hold on a minute. Can I get one word in? Can I get one?
Hello, everybody. Welcome in. I'm here with Chaos Crew. We're going to be playing Stardew Valley. Yay! I know it's been a couple of weeks since we played, but we're going to get back at it and have a lot of fun today. So, without further delay, I'll go ahead and bring everybody in. Hey, everyone. Say hi to chat.
Hello. Hi, chat. Hi, chat.
Did y'all get the code? Are you in the game?
Here.
We're
I'm in the
definitely
main screen. Hi, chat. Bye, chat.
It's been 20 years.
20.
But yeah, I think as we expected, today is gonna be a holiday, and it's probably the luau. Yeah.
Oh, it's right. It is the luau.
So let's grab something to offer. Fortunately, I don't think we have anything.
Hello, Wireball.
to have,
Hello,
like,
Papa
oh,
Tate.
this is the most
How are y'all
best
today?
soup I've ever tried. So at least it
yep.
could be.
You have
Okay,
rocks.
this is a.
Kill one.
Alright, soup.
Yeah,
Like,
what
it's a
are
good
we
soup.
supposed to, How does this work?
So
Also, we have to
it's
harvest all
usually-
this stuff. Oh, no.
Yeah, so we have until I think. The problem is like we have a. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try and give the fish. I don't know if all of us need to give, but hopefully not. But if we do, it's gonna be a bit awkward because then they're gonna be like, something is missing if you end up not putting anything in the soup. But
Oh,
I'm
are
gonna
these
try
not
and put
ripe
the
yet?
fish.
I don't think so.
Alright.
Watering time.
Yeah. So should I be quick? Or unless we're gonna miss the event. Oh no, the chickens!
Oh, the chickens. That is the most important. What time is the luau? Do we have to be there for the luau?
Well, since it started at 9 and it's gonna end at 2 p.m., so we definitely need to go there before.
Well, thank you, chat.
I'm out of water.
I want to go pick you.
I think that's looking nice and wet.
Did you just
That's
place
what she
these
said.
sprinklers, or?
I placed them last time.
Oh yeah, it's probably the small ones, so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Remember last time we talked about we were gonna try to get some sprinklers going at some point, so this situation didn't happen.
Yeah.
All right. So we need to bring an offering. You said.
Yeah, just in case anyone should bring some food. Probably if it has a star on it.
Yeah, I already got something. I got something.
And then we're gonna figure out how they react with the soup.
Oh, but I want to keep that fish.
Let's
The
head out
luau to
before
the
it
south or
stops.
is in the town?
You know what? I'll give him a
I'm
coffee
gonna put
bean.
arsenic in the luau. Do it.
I've got these broken glasses for Jason.
Yes, let's do slice of everyone's mouths.
I've also got a vertebrae.
Hell
You can
yeah.
eat bone marrow, that's actually not too bad. Especially most soups you do boil the meat, the bones, to get the taste.
Oh gosh, it's 1:30.
Oh god. It's
Ah.
at the beach, right?
Yes, yes, yes. Hurry, hurry.
Okay. I'm coming.
What's the fastest way to the beach? Ah.
Haley left already.
We don't even give a fuck about
I
Haley.
think we
I don't
actually
give a
miss
fuck.
it. Or maybe if you wait here long enough, the event will still happen, even if it would have been
I think-
ended.
I think we all have to be present for it.
Maybe we have
Wait,
to.
what event? Where are we going?
Come to the beach.
Yeah, just come to the
I
beach.
think
To the
I think it helps that we are waiting, and so the event is still up for us. Because if it was the single player game, if we tried to get here for when it was to, no wait, Retro,
Yeah.
did you just went to the beach?
I just went through to the beach.
Oh, I think
Oh,
I'll say if that's the case, then yeah, it's over.
oh, whoopsie daisy.
Well,
Oh,
we have next
Sorry.
year.
Oh. Well,
Oh, good.
It's alright, guys.
Yeah.
It was bound to happen.
That's it. I'm gonna go stalk Sebastian since I couldn't dance with him.
That's valid.
Family stream.
Mm.
We're so
Luckily, the
extreme.
guy I stalk is here at the beach, so it's all good.
Wait, you stalked Lily?
No, I stalk Sam. He's best friends with the guy you stalk.
The blonde one
Oh.
with the jean
this
jacket.
works out. This works out. This is all according to plan.
Exactly. All
Ikaku.
according to Keikaku.
Yeah.
His house is locked. Where is he? I smell him. I can smell him. I can smell his fear. His fear
Oh, no.
powers me. His fear will soon turn into love. That's how it works.
Play the beat. The witch.
Exactly.
The reference is by Side of Princess, by the way. It's nothing.
I'm gonna give him this frozen tear.
When in doubt, chop some wood. Oh, use more wood.
Well, that was funny. Sorry. I just saw. I think that was the fastest I've ever seen those chickens move.
Wow.
They were like running to the door.
It's a prison break.
They're like, we need to get home now.
In the 2 weeks we've been on break, I've completely forgotten how this game works. Does anyone remember what
Yeah, usually.
where we were at?
I was
Like as
smashing
far
rocks.
as like goals?
So we are still trying to do the community center, so that's the thing. And the last thing, well, biggest thing we were trying to do is make a chicken, which we did. After that, I'm not, I mean, like, I was mostly focusing on the community center, so I'm not fully sure what was things we need to do in our yard. Well, farm. Yeah, let's say farm. That makes more sense than a yard. I mean, it is, if you think about it, but...
Oh, I'm about to pass out. Oh, whoops. I forgot about that. I forgot you can pass
Do
out.
that.
I'm the worst.
Not the worst. It's just been a while.
Let's just take a little nap.
So have you guys watched or listened to anything recently?
Smiling friends.
I have gotten my best friend and Pebble super into Madoka Magica, and my hyperfixation is now spreading.
Oh no,
so you
that's
did-
like the super dark one, isn't it?
It's my favorite
Yeah.
because there's so much into it. Like, it's more than just dark. It's like, oh my god, the characters are just so good. Because, like,
Yeah.
granted, the anime doesn't explain everything, and I've had to learn a lot of the tidbits that I know from, like, the multiple mangas and the Japan only
Mhm.
PSD game. But so much detail. Makes you so happy. And the art style is so recognizable. Like,
Definitely.
Yeah, you can definitely pick it out of a crowd, that's for sure.
And not for bad reasons. Because you can do that too with bad art. I do remember there was like a visual novel. It's supposed to be a parody, so visuals are supposed to be quite like purposeful, and it's like a dating visual novel, and I think all the guys had such pointed chins. So pointy. And in fact, there was one CGs. I haven't played this, but I remember a while ago that I found this. And I was like, "What is this?" And like literally, one of the CGs, you see one of the guy characters with the sharp chin stabbing another person with his chin. It's like, why? How?
I don't even know where to begin with that. That's wild.
Yeah, again, it's supposed to. It's a parody visual novel, so it's probably ridiculous. It's just since I've never played it, so I don't know the details. It's just very funny when I saw. I was like, what?
Did anyone grow any tomatoes or blueberries?
I think.
Let me.
Good
there
question.
are blueberries by my trailer. I grew some.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
I think they're still growing though. I haven't bloomed yet.
Mm.
Excuse me, Charlie. I was just momentarily getting dreadfully confused again.
Well, I've been like since with my new job and me able to sneak in headphones. I've been able
hell
to listen
yes.
to like story podcasts now more.
Mm.
What kind of work do you do again?
Cleaning dishes.
You know what? Spacing out the music or audiobooks while cleaning dishes honestly does not sound like the worst.
It's not.
Sounds
Usually,
pretty
it's
chill.
actually not bad. In fact, it's like gives me a good time to like actually visualize what's happening in the story while I'm doing the like tasks like manually.
Yes.
The problem
Yes.
is like if all of a sudden there's like a rush or something comes up
Okay, Wireball, no problem. I hope you have a wonderful time. Thank you for the lurk.
into a story, then just gets jumbled just because everything else is happening around me. And of course, I also can't be
Yeah.
like, oh, let me stop this before because I'm doing it secretly. So they would let me listen to it if it's on speakers. They just wouldn't let me listen to it on headphones. And of course, I have one ear for free, one with the podcast in. So I am able to hear them and communicate. It's just that sometimes the kitchen can be quite loud, and I would rather also helps with the time passage. And so far, I've been able to listen to 3 story podcasts,
Neat.
which is pretty good so far after working 2 months. First one is the Cophelia knows this, the Maggots Archives. I have grown obsessed with that one.
Mm.
They're just
Did
so
we watch
freaking
that one
good.
together? I can't remember.
Eggies.
We're definitely going to be listening together at some point, but we haven't yet, or at least I don't know if you have listened to it at some point, maybe in the past, but unless you were into the story podcast, then probably hardly. After that, yep.
We should designate Fridays to horror watching in my gaming server. Because Friday is a good day. On the super.
I think I should be good. My work shift now is the afternoon currently, so I will be joining. I don't know when you'll be free, but I will be probably joining. We'll be able to get home around. If they let me out early.
I think on Fridays. And since I can pick my own schedule if I get the job, but I take schedule Fridays off.
Yeah, I mean, it would be great. Hopefully it works out.
Good. Because ideally, I don't want to work weekends anyway. So. Ideally.
So yeah, there's that. Then I listen to Malevolent. If you like Cthulhu and interesting dynamic with the detective and strange entity, very much also a good one. Also a good one. I definitely enjoyed it. I was a bit worried in the beginning because it got me surprised. I'm like, whoa, a lot of swearing. But you know, after that, the story was good and I enjoyed it. Of course, there's the relationship types. I'm like, man, just work together already. But I think the creator does a good job. Especially unique with this one is unlike the Magus Archives, this creator does everything by himself. Which means like all the voice acting in that show is just the creator who writes the story. Who I think he might. No, maybe someone else makes the music, but he does the voice acting, writes the story, and the story is interesting because he has an idea where to go, but will go for Patreon to be like, okay, you have this choice and this choice. Which one will you choose? So it's like a little bit of an adventure. That like, you know, the one that you choose an adventure to go to. And whatever side has the most votes will be the story he'll go for, like the story beat. Unfortunately though, I just realized once I listened to all of it, is that this the show comes once a month.
Oh,
A train.
train! Train!
Oh, lucky! I'm super close to the train. Yeah, if you like Cthulhu mythos, maybe not like if it doesn't follow it to the T, but still mentions a lot of things from like at least Call of Cthulhu. Maybe not
I've always wanted to
the
play Call of Cthulhu.
Lovecraft works, but yeah. And now I'm currently listening to the Storage Files. So far it's alright. I'm like, I think it's like I'm trying to, like, there wants to get me hooked, and then sometimes I'm just like, see myself that my mind wanders. Wow, these are just blue, that's just a blue trade with nothing.
They didn't drop us anything.
Nothing! And I was here from the very beginning. Ooh, I got a book!
Damn.
I got Jack B. Nimble, Jack B. Tick.
What? What is that even
That's
supposed
a
to
title
mean?
for a book, if I've ever seen one.
When is bus ever gonna work?
We gotta.
Once we finish the
Hey.
community, at least I'm not sure for which one. Let me check first.
I think that one was one of the pay ones.
Okay, yeah, the Vault one is if you pay it, we'll get the bus repaired. So the sooner we do that, the sooner we'll get the bus. Probably also the easiest one, at least by like gathering stuff and just using our money to open it. Instead of waiting for a season.
Oh yeah, we've got 13k. What should we spend it on? Do we have any ideas?
Embezzlement.
I mean, we just talked about if we want to unlock the bus, we could try and focus on that. Or if we want to try and get the full-on backpacks, but that's really expensive. Literally, we could only buy for someone one backpack.
Yeah, I think
With the
in that
money we
case,
have.
maybe we should focus, maybe in that case we should focus on the bus then, because it would benefit all of us, like, pretty quickly.
True, yeah.
Yeah.
That's just me, though.
Oh, that sounds like a good idea.
Lovely.
Sorry, I'm trying to
Exactly.
catch this fish and it's being very ornery. No.
Perfect. I was about to ask if anyone's fishing.
I am.
I am.
All of me.
And I will say Capellia, going back to commenting on Dr. Magica, I'll be honest in that I have watched the anime. I still have not watched the movie. So I still have no fucking idea what happens there.
I tried watching it,
You
but I
watch
was
it.
unable. It was too much for me.
It's a little hard, yeah.
Because
It's
it's
a bit of a hard
dark,
watch,
or
but it's so good.
What does a purple star mean on a fish?
ooh, that means that's the best quality of the fish.
Yay! I have a...
Iridium.
Oh. Does
It
it
means
do
it just
anything?
Than your mom.
It worked.
Mm-hmm.
In short, it will sell a lot.
Bus money.
Bus money. Oh. Did not get the money from doing the axe. Whatever that
Oh,
was.
I totally faked that.
How do we upgrade this? Get better sprinklers and stuff, or even
Let me see. Sprinklers, you level that. I think you've leveled out farming. You get the recipe. Although, trying to get higher sprinklers will cost like more materials. I think it costs quartz, or maybe even more. I'm not sure. I think iridium bars for the most like big sprinklers, but I feel like when I was playing on my game, it's been a while since my work. I figured like when I finally did make the sprinklers for my farm, I was like, the way I usually make my farm, it ended up not quite working out because it ended up like having at least like one row of fruits or vegetables that are just not covered by water, and I'm like, man, why? This just irritates me. But I probably should have done the whole like spacing out. It probably looks better, but oh well.
yeah. So I'm kind of
But
hoping
yeah.
we can maybe one of us focus on getting sprinklers set up so that we can.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Does anyone want to work on that? Wave. It seems like you've already kind of started. Do you want to be the sprinkler czar?
I can make them. I was gonna say I was gonna try to get to the good ones. I just built a couple of them and then I was like, oh, they only do 4 tiles. Like,
Yeah.
they stink.
Yeah.
For the amount of resources that like putting it into them.
No. So the minimum should be fine. I mean, it still definitely takes resources. We just need to get a lot of garbage, get the recycling machine, which we have, and start recycling these quartz.
Oh no,
I'm not sure.
for the baby ones. The baby ones are the ones that I have right now. Like where they only do 4 tiles. And those ones
Yeah,
I
it
think
costs
it's like
copper and an iron bar, which is.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I think the middle one might cost like gold, which I think that could be a problem.
I don't even think we have gold yet. I haven't seen
I
one.
do. That's what I've been working on.
All right, you're the sprinkler
Yeah,
czar
I was
then.
about to say, I thought I had some gold too in one of my chests.
I'm role playing as a goblin.
Use the bar so I can go through the garbage. Don't be nosy, mind your damn business.
Okay, I'm gonna read this book. Games 1 plus Defense. That would be great. So it's like a book called Jack Be Nimble, Jack Be Thick.
Wow.
Yes, and this is an actual book in the game. There we go. Now I'm more thick. With strength.
Well, I wish that was me. I would love to carry women around with muscle. But alas, I am just short.
I am also short. I'm the short queen.
Ooh, fire quartz.
Pepper is so much taller than me, IRL, that Standing on my tiptoes, I cannot kiss him. He has to bend down for me to kiss him, and I hate it so much. And he laughs
Seriously, how
every
tall
time.
is he? Or is just are you just really small?
He's 6'1" and I'm 5'.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
My goodness. Pebble be big. Pebble be stone.
So fucking tall. And I'm also short, and it doesn't help.
Honestly, in a lot of like anime couples, that's probably very cute.
Dude, I'm trying to get him to. I want us to do a Miku and Kaido cosplay. I'm trying to get him to do Kaido because he's tall. And he finally agreed to it.
Hooray!
I know.
Aw, that'll be adorable.
It would be.
So Miku and it's from the Vocaloids.
Yeah, Kaido's the blue-haired guy from her group.
He likes ice cream.
He does like ice cream.
Any
Aw.
good
He's
song
just
recommendations from them?
Oh, I would have to. I would have to look at my playlist later because I have like a huge Vocaloid playlist and I have some good songs from him on there. Since you like drama and all that stuff, there actually is a song. I can't remember what the name of it is. It's pretty old, but it's about him being a corrupt politician or banker, and you find out it's to save his daughter, but he's being executed, and he and his daughter are set ablaze in the house fire for him screwing over so many people to help his daughter. It's a pretty art for it though.
That went dark pretty quickly.
Listen,
Wow.
welcome
Yeah,
to
that
Vocaloid.
took a turn.
Welcome to Vocaloid. That's the most tame of the dark shit.
Oh yeah, definitely. I've definitely listened to a lot of when I joined the Vocaloid. I'll listen to a lot of dark songs. I mean, I remember them being dark. Yes, especially like trying to remember the full name of the song, but it's like Wisteria. Especially that one's like based on like a true crime event. So
That one, it's based on Albert Fish, and that one was
Yep.
sung by Oliver. Secrets of Wisteria.
I think I liked Oliver's song just because of the eeriness about it. Then there's a Miku song that I'm not sure how it's called, but there's like a 3D animated video about like Miku being half this monster, half this monster creature that is like a bug.
That's bacterial contamination. Hell yeah.
Probably, yeah. That song I remember listening to a lot. I mean, now a little bit less dark, but it's like Rolling Girl, of course. Like, I think it's one of those.
Yeah. Rolling, I love that song.
Then, of course, The World. Then there's the one that's like between the like a desert.
Sand Planet. That is Pebble's favorite Miku song.
I can definitely see why. Then there's one that's like about Kronos's like story. The Kronos is like the Titan god from Greece.
Oh, it's raining today.
Yay.
Worry about watering.
Oh, tomorrow's gonna be a cool day.
Oh yeah?
So I get we don't need to water the plants since it's raining.
Yes, we don't need to water the plants. And tomorrow is gonna be an interesting event. I was really looking forward to this one. But yeah, I think I need to go and buy food for chickens because they will not be coming out today.
Oh, good point. I didn't think about that.
Hopefully it's not a day that oh man, it's not good hot minute when I could remember all their names off the top of my head.
Oh, I got a star melon.
Yay.
We need one of those for the bundle, don't we?
The star melon?
The quality crops. Yeah, we do. We need a yellow star. Oh, we need five of them.
I just remembered. Yeah, melons are a must. We have to try and get at least 4 more gold.
What chest do you want me to put it in?
The melon?
Yeah.
mean, I think we had like a chest for the bundles, but
Yeah, there's like a green, a blue, and a brown.
I think it's the one that's separate, like the
Oh,
dark
the
green one?
pink one?
Or maybe it's the pink one. Yeah, put in the pink ones for now.
The pink one is full.
Or then it's not the pink one.
I'm gonna put it in the green one.
Okay. Hello, I am here
one
to
has so
buy
much
crop.
stuff.
So, letting you guys know, we'll be buying crop, so money will go down. I might buy it more just in case for other rainy days, so we don't need to worry about it in the future.
That sounds good. Do we need summer squash for anything, or can I just sell it?
You can just sell it.
Yeah.
But yeah, just so you know, because there's a thunderstorm as I hear, there's a chance some of our crops might get damaged.
Oh no!
So if you see a withered crop, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I
what were we
made-
talking about before I think I found out the weather? I know we were talking about something, and I'm not fully sure what. Well, I guess we'll figure something.
I buy a couch from my house.
I don't mind.
Okay. It's a wizard couch, so it's magical.
Oh, magical couch. Well, then you have to buy it if it's magical.
Yeah, yeah.
How much does it cost?
That's a good
4,000.
question.
That's why I asked beforehand. 4,000.
It's 4,000.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if it's magic, that seems like a pretty good deal.
What does it do?
I don't know.
This magical couch.
It's just called a wizard couch. I don't know what it does, but it's called a wizard.
It's Alex's birthday today.
Oh shit.
This magical couch can land you a roll in any video.
Oh no, no, no!
So buying more melon seeds. We need this crop. It also will bring us a lot of money, so it's good to have.
You're welcome. I found that in the garbage.
Thank you. Do you think
So
Sebastian
we are halfway through summer, I guess. So yeah, more seeds would be good, I guess.
Yeah, especially it goes for 12 days, so we have to buy it now, or it's not gonna be viable. So hopefully we get more golden melons, but it's unfortunate we also have not unlocked the golden fertilizer, only the silver one, so grow, my pitties, grow!
Hike, why are you so hard to catch?
Because it's a slippery fish.
So slippery.
There's a wizard fish somewhere. Oh yeah.
Alright, let me make some mayonnaise. Oh my god, did we buy this many special scarecrows?
Maybe?
It took me a minute to find it. I was wait, these are special crows. The only way you get these is by either, I think always you have to buy it. So.
I think they were pretty cheap though, so I think we all just picked some
No,
up.
or maybe
Don't
it's
you get one as a reward?
Yeah, I was about to say
you get rare
from the
cores
museum.
those as reward.
Yeah.
Oh right. Oh right.
That's why because we can actually go to the museum and get our rewards. That's why I was like, this is the way we can, because there's a chance the clothes disappear once you buy one. I'm not so sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
One day I will catch you, tiger trout. Actually, I should probably look up when the tiger trout might actually be able to fish. I might just be fishing for the sake of money, really, at this point.
Yeah.
Money
Might
the
be on
good
the
reason.
mountains.
What was that about mountains?
I think the tiger one might be on the mountains or in the I'm not fully sure.
Great, I got a rock.
In our defense, we have a rock. We rock.
I remember I want to make some beehives, but we haven't made the peppers yet.
You need peppers for a beehive?
Peppers. No, tappers. The thing you put in a tree to get the syrup.
I got you. Yeah. Like they do in yeah, with the tree sap. Yeah, I get
Yeah.
that looks like such a fun. Like making maple syrup seems fun.
I mean, the Canada is living with that. Syrup is in their blood.
Oh, I just realized none of us have been checking or rebaiting the fish traps down on the beach, have we?
Nope.
Nope.
I did see they were empty, so I'm presuming no one has put bait in it yet.
Alright, I'll do that tomorrow.
Ophelia.
I'm at the beach. Yeah?
Have you eaten any syrups? Or are those too expensive?
A syrup? No, I haven't. But I will put bait in, whoops. Put that back.
Actually, I'm sorry I'm gonna say this. Since you live in America, do you actually eat like pancakes for breakfast? And if so, how do you eat them?
I just had waffles for dinner.
Plain waffles, or did you put something on them?
Maple syrup.
Sounds delicious.
That's why I have maple syrup on the brain.
Online. You know, the entire time I was in Canada, I haven't had Canada make the syrup because I just didn't cross my mind.
Now you do after 3 months. Now it's only a question if you're gonna remember after 3 months.
Now it's gonna haunt me. Like while I was there, I didn't try it, but now that I can't, it's gonna haunt me until I can. Because I heard that shit is busted. Like, straight up good.
I saw a TikTok the other day
Straight
about
up
like
top 5,000.
that, like apparently there's some controversy with maple syrup because they changed the way it's graded recently or something. My feed has been very strange as of late.
Uh-huh.
I also been getting magnet fishing videos, which is wild.
Oh, heck, I think I just leveled up in fishing.
I'm trying to remember which. I also got some like videos. I'm like, oh, okay. I guess now I'm watching these now. I'm trying to remember which one are they. Oh, no, that's one. Like I know there are videos that popped in recently. That I was like, oh, okay. I guess I'll watch these now. There's a bit that one moment all of a sudden you just get, oh, this is now on my feed. Cool. Or this is now on my feed. Why?
And this one, my feed was just full of the My Little Pony.
Probably because of the creepy, kind of the creepypasta trend is coming, or has came.
It's back. It's back.
Yeah, it's about like pandemics.
Now there's a Splatoon infection going around on Twitter. I'm so happy to see creepypasta stuff like that coming back because I'm like, ew.
See, I don't think it has changed, and I think it's the analog cars. That's the new creepypasta.
I love analog horror. I love it so much.
Wait, Retro, did you just sound like you didn't know what the
I don't know what
horror is?
analog horror is. No, I don't like horror at all, so I don't really pay
I
attention.
cannot
What is
believe
analog
your name is
horror?
Retro. I cannot believe your name is Retro and you do not know analog horror.
Well, this is why I'm asking.
Horror is basically like analog horror is basically I'm just giving you shit. Analog horror is basically like okay, so you know like old analog box TVs. It's kind of like that, and like the quality is grainy. It looks really retro, but it's like
Oh,
sticky.
wow.
Like it glitches the fuck out and stuff like that. That's pretty much
Neat.
that.
That with distorted audio. So it's supposed to look like, hey, this is something you would probably find in an old VHS tape. You
Yeah,
play it, and you watch it.
horror.
Like, oh, it's like a television show that used to be played, and then all of a sudden you're like, what's happening in it? And then usually creepy
reminds
stuff
me.
happening.
I have a VHS player I need to fix.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like good setting for an analog horror would be you find an old tape of a childhood show, but it is not what you fucking remember it being, and it's like just like full of creepy glitches and stuff like that.
That's just kind of cold now.
Oh, it's getting late.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Shit.
There's some like creepypastas that are like still in on my head that are not the quote unquote, you know, the popular ones.
Yeah.
There was one. Oops, go ahead.
No, you can go ahead. You're fine.
No. Go. You go. I talk a lot.
I was just gonna say, I think a popular example of like analog horror is probably like Mandela catalogs, if you've heard of that.
Nelson Mandela's catalog.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Game that came out a few months ago that was like, you know, you're work from you're like a call center or whatever, and you're like fixing people's stuff, and like it's at first it's like normal stuff like, oh, you have a mouse problem, here's your fix, and do this, you have leaks and do this, but then it becomes like the more jobs you do for it, the more you get access to classified information, which some of these things are cryptids actually.
Oh no.
And yeah.
Also, someone's
So
about to
old,
get eaten by a cryptid if they're not in bed soon. Up there they go.
It is me. I was staring at my bed as I was talking. I'm sorry.
You were making sure the bed wasn't a cryptid.
Contemplating.
I was
Sleep or no sleep.
I was waiting for the demons.
You're waiting for the creature
Kiss
under the
me
bed to
goodnight.
come out.
Yeah, so it can kiss me goodnight. Can't sleep without it.
Yeah. But oh yes, the event.
Green rain? What the fuck is this?
Hey kid, my throat's about as dry as a desert bone.
I highly recommend going to talk to people now, especially first year.
Apparently Pam
It
wants
such gives
some...
you extra character, especially now that we're talking about creepypastas. This is the perfect day to visit people. So go around town and talk to people. I'll do the chopping and cutting grass.
Oh wow, the town looks awesome.
Are they all fucked up? Because if so, that's cool.
They're
Everything's like...
mentally fucked. Oh, so sorry, they're mentally fudged.
On my way. You don't have to tell me twice. I look for this shit.
Because when this first time happened, I had no idea. And
Whoa,
I
that's a
needed to-
big fruit. He's a big boy.
So what is the green rain exactly? Also, whoa.
It's from Shrek Swamp.
It is. Charlie, come here real quick.
Yeah?
I'm gonna see this.
Okay. Show
See this
me.
big boy?
Thank you, Seven. Yeah, show me. Ooh. Whoa, that's big.
I don't know what
That's
he
also
does,
what
but
she
he's big.
said.
Oh yeah. You're done.
Yeah, of course.
She
We
saw
have to
that.
throw it in there.
She said, "Wow, wowza."
Thank you for fixing the title, Seven. I
There's
don't
a
know
big
why OBS
tree in the
does
way
that
now, too.
sometimes.
You. You. Oh no!
Oh, we can play the bundle.
Yay!
Emily's talking to ghosts over here, or getting signs from the beyond over here.
You can actually find Sebastian outside of his room for this event.
Wait, where is he?
He would be at his home.
Oh,
Like, I really highly recommend going and talking to the people. Because actually you get in mail, if any of you read, Gus saying like, hey, something strange is happening, everyone can go to my tavern to stay low, to be safe. Actually, I'm gonna read it now. So,
yeah.
hey kid. Wait, actually, is this, oh, this is a request. Thank you. Oh yeah, saw the weather report last night. I'm not sure what will happen, but if anyone wants to take shelter in the saloon, I'll keep it open all day, Gus. So if you want to talk to a lot of people, you can go to the saloon as well.
And yet he's not serving any alcohol.
Damn.
You should be serving beer.
I wasn't able to. Whoa. There's
No, Sebastian's in his room. And so are other people. Or so is his whole family's in his room, actually.
They're hunkering down.
Mm-hmm.
Well, except for one of them who's outside.
Yeah, in a gas mat suit.
That's it, yeah.
Of course, it's a scientist dude who's like, yes, research. But it's like such a sad and sweet moment with the elderly couple.
Oh, sure. Oh, hang on, let me mute.
It's like an actual restaurant setup place that you know.
Green rain is my favorite flavor of rain.
Delicious. Tastes like Miracle Grow.
Exactly. Yo, garbage bread! Hell yeah, today's a good day to go through garbage.
Yay, garbage. Words I never thought I would hear.
And finders keepers.
Aw, Sam wants to protect his little brother. That's adorable.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's a big melon.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool, but I need golden melons.
Aw. Can't give gifts during the event. the NPCs get mad at you.
Yeah, I think they're too uneasy to get a gift.
Hmm.
But yeah, honestly, this is probably the first time I got a gigantic fruit in Stardew. And I think it's mostly because I haven't really wanted to try.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what happens if you fish?
I think so, no. Maybe you'll just get the fish showing up in the rain. That's about it.
I'm gonna go to the ocean and catch me a shark.
Do it.
Oh yeah.
Show them sharks who's boss.
Oh yeah. This is my ocean now.
Oh, I didn't tell y'all. On my during my break, I went to Florida, and I saw dolphins while we were there. It was a lot of fun.
You became a Florida man for a day.
Yeah. Oh, just a
I really
pike.
like this. Yeah, I really like this event. Especially the first year when you experience it. Because afterwards, people have a different reaction to the rain. Because at that point, everyone knows what it is about.
Yeah.
But because this is like the first time it ever happens, everyone's just freaking out. And no one knows what exactly is happening. But only I think few people are like, oh, I think it's just fine. Like, it's like, okay, but then some people are just, they go completely nuts. And some people, like I said, some of the, like, it's been so long since I remember there was like a game. I watched this a long time ago. I watched a lot of those videos about like video games that have dark things about them. Like in Mario, you have those three people watching over Mario in that one level. Or like you see the ghost in Grand Theft Auto 5 in this specific hill. I know I've watched a lot of those videos, and because of that, I probably watch a lot of like same things. So when this event came out, and when I was like talking to the people, I was just like, man. It's just like, it gives me that little nostalgia of the time of like, oh, look at this cute, sweet game. Oh no, there's a dark secret under it, or like there's a dark thing about this game. And I definitely see this game being one of those. If there's enough games of the whole, hey, this looks like a cute, or like this game is usually like this, but there's such a dark thing about it underneath this.
I know there's like a Harvest Moon creepypasta that I'm like, damn, I wish that was a real game. Where like the premise is you like murdered your wife, and like throughout it's like the normal gameplay of Harvest Moon. Where it's like, yeah, you fish, you farm, you do all these other things, but you're also like trying to hide the evidence of the murder.
Oh yeah,
It sounds
I
really
remember that.
fun.
Didn't somebody make it? Like somebody took
So,
that
that was
creepypasta and made one.
So the actual thing was that people for a good while thought of it being an actual thing, and they thought it was lost media. But then I think
media. Sorry, I
for like a Harvest Moon type of game where you accidentally murdered your wife, and the like point of the game is like it usually would almost all of the game would be normal farming part of the game. Until like there's some like moments and aspects of it.
Oh, Cart Frenzy in the mountains.
Frenzy.
And it begins to like the police will look around, but then you have to try and like avoid them, like suspicion, and like that was like the idea. And people said like I remember like the first person who was like I remember this game existed. It's just that I don't know where it is now. And so a big hunt came by with that, trying to find that specific game. It wasn't going well. They couldn't find any kind of like evidence of its existence or anything. Like I'm finding, I think, the creator himself or someone that was like, hey, do you think it's about this? And they found like a YouTuber, like a gaming YouTuber, and they were like talking about ideas for games, and one of those ideas was for that, like, specific, hey, it's like a harvest moon, but you killed your wife, and people at that point was like, yeah, it's definitely from this, and so it solves.
I think it was Vsauce,
Yeah.
if I remember right.
Yeah, I think it is.
Anybody see the carp?
I have not.
Oh, here they are. They're right here.
Where?
Where I'm standing.
Yeah, fish like you never fished before. I got a lot of moss.
Yeah, I had to go because, for a second, because, my roommate and friend, Pandora, she, was ordering, birthday food for her boyfriend's, birthday today, which is really cute, and she asked if I wanted anything, and it's a Mexican restaurant, and believe it or not, Canada does not really have very much Mexican food, and especially not the queso. And I immediately, point blank, I barely looked at the menu. I was like, queso, lot.
Of course.
I can see that.
I mean, they are kind of far away from Mexico.
Alrighty.
Yeah. But you can say that too for China and India.
They have Indian food in Toronto. They have actually, it's funny, they have like food from all over the world, different types of restaurants, like even Jamaican food and stuff like that, but they don't have Mexican queso. They have everything but Mexican queso.
No,
Yeah, I guess people from Mexico just aren't really interested in Canada. Not really sure why.
Or Canadians are not interested in Mexican food. Who knows how many probably tried to have like open a chain there and then it just didn't work. Did you know that the first shutdown on a McDonald's like place that didn't work out was in Serbia?
Really? McDonald's didn't work out in Serbia?
Yeah, the first like place that like McDonald's that opened up was not successful, so they had to like close it. So yeah. I mean, now there's a lot of McDonald's places, and I love McDonald's. So I go and eat. It's very funny to know that there's like a little history of their like chain to be like.
Sorry, I gotta borrow your bed.
Sleepover.
I was like, how do I don't have time to make it to my trailer.
I'm gonna snuggle it up like a bear.
Hell yeah.
Like a teddy bear.
Then we're gonna have to get a big enough bed, big enough for me, you, and Pebble, because apparently.
Oh, cutscenes.
Rachel, what the fuck did you do?
Me?
Down.
Apparently, I won a golden shovel.
Great.
Why did I get credit for this? I haven't contributed anything.
That's not a golden shovel, that's a rusty key.
For the sewers.
Yay, rusty key.
Yeah.
It's also great that it's still raining, so we don't need to deal with watering plants.
Yeah.
Oh, chickens! Oh no, I didn't feed them yesterday!
Oh no!
They're angry at me! They're angry at us! Sorry, I forgot. I was so excited for the green rain.
Oh, it's okay. We all could have reminded you. We all forgot.
Yeah.
We're all just too excited. Don't
Alright,
worry,
we
I'll
have
feed
so
you
many
now.
coffee beans. I'm gonna stop harvesting these coffee beans. We need to start making coffee.
If you guys make coffee, let me know because Sebastian likes it. Give me a ton.
I mean, yeah, there's a bajillion coffee beans.
How do you?
Yeah, we still don't have a
coffee?
keg, so we cannot make coffee.
Oh. You
Oh,
didn't
what do we
make-
need for it?
Yep, we
You know
need the
what?
kegs.
The kegs.
Fuck the
To make
keg.
coffee?
Oh, yeah, that's the only way you make beverage.
Just pour the coffee beans directly into your mouth. Like, why do you need to steep it?
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
What's the
I mean,
rainbow shell good for?
you make a
Inject
joke,
the
but
coffee grounds into your bloodstream.
Okay, the only other way I think you can actually make coffee without the keg, which you will have to upgrade your house so you can get a kitchen. I think that's the only other way you can make coffee.
Why is there a crab in here?
Because it wants to be. It's
That's
just living
valid.
its life.
Yeah, I know. I'm being too nosy.
As
What
long
is
as
the
a crab,
rainbow
I want
shell
to be
good
in
for? Is
places.
it just sell
too.
or?
Wait, did you say rainbow? Give it to me. Give it to
I
me.
have the
Give it to me.
rainbow
Give it to
shell.
me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Baby. Uh-huh.
Alright, 7 specters just chilling in a box. That's his house. That's where That's where Spectre lives, 7. In a box, in the mines.
I'm kind of like doing things as it's happening. I should probably go and look at what I could do for the community center.
Builds well, face. How are you, chat?
oh, I was gonna look up those fish that we need for the community. Oh, I'm gonna go to the beach and do the bait thing before I forget, because I keep forgetting to buy bait.
Go for it. Also, don't you have monster meat? You can make bait.
Do I? Do we?
I mean,
will
probably
check.
one of the chests. Well, I definitely have some. I'm gonna make
We
you
have
some
the.
bait.
Yay! I'll go ahead and buy some for today. Thank you.
Actually, with 25 meat of monster meat, I can make 120 bait.
Oh my gosh, that's probably plenty.
Yeah, so where are you? I'll deliver it for you.
I'm at Willie's.
Alright. So one of the activities I always wanted to try, and still have not tried, is fishing. In real life. I don't know why,
I've
but I
been
want to try
fishing
and fish.
before. Yeah.
Where'd you go? Catch anything?
I'm in a cutscene.
See.
Is that for one of those weird activities that's just like you wouldn't really think I would like to do, but it's just I would like to try.
Hmm.
Even one time, even though yeah, it's probably more like a patient game, but hey, if I'm listening to a podcast or something while doing that, I think it's not gonna be big of a problem.
Yeah.
Here I have a gift for you.
Before when I was little, and it was fun. Hi, Gib. Yes. Rainbow. Thank you.
I have some
Wait.
bait I can do.
Let me see.
We are now-
I haven't dropped all of those. Hold up. Wait, don't
We are now
actually go to
destined
the
to be
water.
best
I might
friends
accidentally
forever.
drop it and then it just
Oh
disappear.
no, don't worry. I just fished up a bunch from the fish. The fish just
Alright
gave me a
then.
bunch of bait.
We are now best friends forever because you have given me something rainbow. You cannot escape, and there is no negotiation, and there is nothing to say.
Awesome.
Not with that attitude. A red snapper.
Snapper the rapper.
Parappa to snapper.
Haven't
It's
you
a
grown
fish
up with
themed
any
bed
other
you can buy for
consoles?
25,000 gold. Oh, that's so silly.
Have any of you
Alright.
played in any different type of console? The only other console I've played that is not a PC is the Wii.
Oh,
Nintendo.
I got a list. I've
Oh,
played a lot.
Sam.
Like right now, I've. Sorry, go on.
No. What do you have?
Oh, I've got a regular Nintendo, a Super Nintendo, a Sega Genesis, a Sega Saturn, a Sega Dreamcast, a Super Nintendo, a GameCube, N64, Game Boy Advance, SP. I'm trying to think. What are the other ones? I got a couple. I got a Wii, a Switch. Oh no, I'm leaving one out. Oh, PlayStation 2. I don't have a PlayStation 3 or 4 or 5. But they're not really retro. I guess PS3 is retro now.
I mean, yeah, if you have a PS5 at this point, I would definitely say that's includes that retro now.
Trying to hit the seagull with my rod. It's not working out.
Yeah, I've played on like a little bit of everything. From PlayStation 1 to PlayStation 3. I really miss the Nintendo 64. Game Boy Color.
Heck yeah.
Yes. I've been all over the place in the console arena.
I love the N64. My favorite game I played on stream on the that has been a 64 game. It's I just picked up Banjo Tooie. Can't wait to stream that.
I had an Atari once upon a time. I had an Atari, a Sega Genesis, a Nintendo 64. I had a Game Boy SP. I had the original DS, DSi, 3DS, Switch, PS1, and PS2. That's it.
A lot of that, but I think it's so fascinating, like the sheer difference of like, oh yeah, I totally have all these consoles. I'm like, I haven't even like, because honestly, I think in my country, I don't think any of those consoles even came over.
Did you have a Dandy?
Did
you ever have a Dandy?
What's a Dandy?
Oh, it was a console sold mostly in India and the Soviet Union that was a knockoff NES and Super NES.
So, the closest thing, I definitely had a knockoff. It was like a keyboard. They have like those cardboard, like the slots for the, what are the cartridges? Yeah, cartridges. And we put it in cartridges in that keyboard and we would play. That's when I played the Duck Hunt. There were other games. There was like knockoff. I think there was actually a Mario game. So most like, yeah, I might have at some point played the Mario game. And there was also on my laptop. I think my parents were able to find like 500 arcade games. Man, that was so much games. And some games I probably shouldn't have been playing when I was younger, but oh well, that's gonna happen. Yeah. And like I had like that's where I also played some Mario games, the Ninja Turtle ones, the Simpson ones. Then there are some games that no one's talked about, and I'm like, man, I know I played this a lot, but no one seems to be mentioning these games, so I can't remember the names. But there's like a lot of fighting games, like a lot of cool like art style fighting games that they were there, but another thing is like, you know, if it's not Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat, usually like no other fighting game is mentioned, and I'm like, man, I feel like this.
Oh, there's a million of them out there. They're just not all very,
yeah.
You know.
Definitely.
There was like a whole craze in the 90s for fighting games.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And like so many companies tried to make a good fighting game, and like really like the only ones that came out the other side were like what, Tekken, Street Fighter, and yeah, Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. Oh, I just remembered. There was also the arcade game for Sailor Moon in that bundle, and I remember clearly being like, seeing Sailor Moon and be like, oh yeah, there's this girl, and then you know the long blonde haired one.
Yeah.
I always thought when I was playing that game, I was like, oh, this is the older sister with the two pigtails one. Look how silly she is. And I always thought, I think the long blonde haired one was like the main character. because she's just seeing the energy of the. No, I know now. I have seen a bit of Sailor Moon. I know. I was just my sister was a bit shocked because that's the first thing I've known from like Sailor Moon is from that arcade game. And
Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
You said you had fish. You said you had bait. Yay! Did you already
Did you
bait the
pick out?
traps?
I baited them.
Oh,
So
great.
one.
Or I baited
Awesome.
the 3 of them that I saw.
Sorry, please continue talking about Sailor Moon. I apologize.
Yeah. So
Saw
that
you
was,
running by.
Go ahead.
And that was the first time I've even known about Sailor Moon because fun enough, in my country, Sailor Moon was not one of those like, oh my god, it's from my childhood. It's like I don't even remember if they even tried to play that. We have other magical girls like the mermaids ones, if you know, the one that like sing with their voice.
Yes,
That's
I think I
like
know
a
what
house.
you're talking about.
Know them, believe it or not.
I do not know
you
either.
Have to send me that. You will have to send me that, Raven. 100%.
Definitely.
I eat that
It's
shit up,
something
and
like-
I haven't heard of that one.
Yeah, it's something like melody, mermaid melody, something like that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like-
yeah.
It's about like 3 mermaid girls who like came to the surface and like trying to kind of discover the world. And of course you have evil guys. In like the first season, most of the bad guys have like different powers, except like 2 sisters who also sang. This is one of those moments. Those are one of those situations like there's villain songs that are like slaps.
Oh.
They of course slap. And then in the second season, like, hey, people like having villains singing some songs. Let's have multiple villains that sing songs. And then we got more bangers.
Oh yeah.
But definitely some moments in that show made me cry. Oh, it would still make me cry because, oh man.
Yeah.
And before that one, Tokyo Meow Meow was
Tokyo
the
Mew.
my
Yes. I had every single one
Now
of those
that's-
manga.
Yeah, that's my magical girl show. Like, that's
Yeah.
the man. I liked Kiki. She was so fun.
So I actually inspired when I did my VTuber rebrands to be a magical girl. I inspired my signature move, Cheesecake Surprise, off of Ichigo from Tokyo Mew Mew Strawberry Check. It's like something I yell out.
Yeah.
It's like an ultimate. So
Man, I haven't
yeah.
heard Tokyo Mew Mew in forever.
Yeah.
So that's
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Pass out.
Never
No,
finished
no.
watching Tokyo Mew Mew.
I passed out
You
in
never
my house.
finished?
Yeah, I never finished watching it. I know it's like what?
Did you stare at
12
your
or
bed
so
until you
episodes?
passed out?
No,
No,
definitely
I
not
got in
12
the house and then
episodes.
passed out.
I would say at least
I-
60 episodes. At
Oh.
least.
Shit, that's a lie. I was trying to place
I
my
know.
couch and then I passed out.
Yeah.
Oh, neat. I can make a craft the. I hit level 6 fishing.
Nice. But yeah, I don't think so. I think I like just like the dynamic, but like Ren and like Holy Chico situation, I was like, oh my god, this is so interesting. A villain having a crush on a main character? What? It was definitely a thing. I was like, I really was fond of that. I was so fondness of like, hey, villains having a crush on the main character in story beats. Because I just feel like it just makes them more special. I don't know why, but yeah.
Whoa, that is a big fruit. Also, one of the plants died because it got hit by lightning.
Yeah, I got lightning.
Oh, that's a lot of. Whoa, that is so much coffee.
But yeah, there are some. So those are like. There's another one that. It's very interesting seeing some of the enemies that have like gone to my end and then like seeing what everyone else has seen. Like Dragon Ball Z is like a big thing, and I had Dragon Ball, and Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. So that thing, that definitely traveled to my end as well. It's like, like now grown, definitely prefer Dragon Ball over Dragon Ball Z. Although I haven't seen a lot of Dragon Ball Z, at least I haven't refreshed my memory. I've seen more of Dragon Ball Coco recently, and it's been a while.
That's
But
so
I just feel
interesting.
like
The differences in Eastern Europe.
yeah.
It's like I have a friend from Russia who never heard of Dragon Ball Z, but they had like I was talking about the Dandy, with all the like the Nintendo games, but knockoff.
Yeah. Definitely was there. Then we watched and there's like this anime. I always forget the name until I find it, and then I forget it again. This is another like a magical girl show, just like a small cast, and it's like very much younger characters, and like in this show, the characters have abilities to transform into animals, and like they're having like detectives. And I remember like they have the human form, their magical girl form, like in between like human and animal, and then the full-on animal form. And I remember like Coco Power was like a season finale where they can actually now fully just transform into animal, not needing to transform into the like magical girl aspect. It's definitely a show. Oh, I had like Sergeant Frog. That's another one that I've
Oh, Sergeant
Yeah.
Frog.
heard. Oh yeah.
Sergeant Frog.
Best anime ever. He grew up on that, and he tried introducing me to it, and we're gonna finish it. And apparently they're doing a reboot of it. They're doing
Yeah.
a series of it.
Ooh, Shaman King. Oh, Shaman King.
That one
I
got
love
a
Shaman King.
version on Netflix recently.
Hmm.
Honestly, I think I've seen a little bit, but seeing that it's like rushing the first season, which I think it's like the whole thing of like, hey, this season already like exists. You can probably watch the old one, or you can like recap it quickly in this anime. That's I think what they did for Brotherhood as well. So I'm like, if you want, watch the first season of Shaman King in like the original, and then like, but because I'm presuming there's new stuff, because hey, it's a new show, so they would be like updating it. So
Did you guys know that Magical Girl anime have always been dark? Madoka Magica did not start it. As a matter of fact, Sailor Moon gets pretty dark. Everybody dies
Definitely.
dramatically in that at some point.
Do you want to know the real darkest part about Sailor Moon? It's that when they brought it over to to America, they made what is it, Uranus and Neptune cousins, and they still
yeah,
kiss.
yeah.
Gay! They were supposed to be gay. They were so gay. Magical girls have always been traditionally tragic and gay. Super gay. There's nothing gayer than magical girls.
Indeed.
But even in America or in Japan, they do. Actually, I don't want to say it, just in case I don't want to spoil. So I gotta keep my mouth shut for people who want to watch it. Another thing, I will have to say, in the remake, they did so much dirty to like some of the villains that I seen. I was like, what? Why would they made this scene happen? I'm not gonna say what specific, but let's just say a meteor is like connected to it. I haven't like watched a lot of the newer one. Actually, not at all. But I know that like it's another one of those remakes, so it's like doesn't rehash all of it, so it just like skips through the beginning stages. And I guess this decision was made to be like, hey, instead of like trying to make sense with these characters at this time, we're just gonna do this. And it's just like, who decided on this decision?
Yeah, I heard the story of Sailor Moon. Like it just gets wilder and wilder
It
the like longer it goes.
Yep. There's
And we're all dark and we're all gay.
one part in the manga actually it shows a pretty graphic depiction of Sailor Moon and all of her friends. They're melting, and you can see like their bones and stuff, and like they're melting alive. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Also, why
Yeah.
do y'all know why I was fishing and I tried to catch a fish and it had a little hat, and it was very fast.
That's very
Did
cool.
it have a crown?
Yes.
It's a legendary. You just met a legendary.
Well, it kicked my butt.
Well, yeah, it's legendary for a reason.
There was this magical boy anime that I got really into in my senior year of high school.
Magical boy anime? Well, do tell.
Yes. It's called Earth Defense Club Love. And
What a title.
So yeah. A part of the premise though is that the thing that turned them into magical boys is like this alien capybara, if I recall correctly. But the thing is the alien sort of accidentally murdered their teacher. So
Accidentally
You know
on
what?
purpose.
I remember that show. I think I've seen the first episode and maybe the second one. I know it was like releasing, but I never watched it completely, but I know which show you're talking about.
yeah. But to like keep the image of like the teacher didn't die alive, the capybara has to be like close to him at all times. If he gets too far away from him, he'll rot. And so like for the rest of school year, he kind of uses the teacher as like a host. And everybody in the class is like very confused because he's like, why is the teacher trying to teach us and holding this fucking animal? But yeah, that's my little tidbit in the magical anime.
Fucking love it.
I'm gonna say something that might be controversial, but I think Gundam Wing is just a magical boy anime, but instead of transformations, they turn, they jump into giant robots.
That's valid.
Honestly, I can see that.
Sometimes it feels like mech anime and magical girl anime, especially if they're girls, kind of go hand in hand. So
We're
I
not
can
so
see it.
different, you and I.
Yeah, so
Probably the closest Gundam show I've watched is Code Geass.
Oh, I love Cookie
Code Geass is great.
Wait,
Especially people
is
after
Code Geass
coming
a
out
mech?
of Death Note.
I thought that was the one with the guy who has the eyeball that controls
Yes.
people.
No,
Yeah.
it does. It does have that.
Yeah.
But it also
Oh.
has robots that can fight.
Yeah.
You can be one and the other.
I don't remember that at all. Wow, I need to go back and watch Code Geass again.
But that's also the
Don't you
show with,
remember the first episode? Like, I don't know how much you can remember, but it's like first episode, like Lelouch gets stuck in a truck, and then one of the rebel leaders, the one with the like, red head, with like a headband, it goes
Oh
out
right,
and
there
has
was like a whole
robot.
war thing happening. That's
Exactly.
And Pizza
Alright.
Hut. Don't forget the Pizza Hut.
Because I was watching the dub, I never knew about the Pizza Hut thing until later on.
oh, there's new Gundam coming out this October.
ooh,
I'm very excited. It's gonna be from the point of view of some Zaku soldiers, some Zaku pilots on the side of the Principality of Zion. Zion? Zion. Why did I say Zion? Zion.
Yes, I understood everything you just said.
Sorry, I'm like a big Gundam nerd.
No, I think that's awesome because definitely one of the niches I haven't really explored much is Gundam.
I need to do a Gunpla building stream when I run out of stuff to fix.
That would definitely be interesting. And another one is like sports anime. There are exceptions that I like to
I like
watch.
Free personally. Free is good.
Yeah, Free is good. I've always been a simp for Makoto. Let's see. I liked Kuroko no Basket. I never got to finish it, but I liked that okay.
There was a rock climbing anime that came out 2 years ago, I want to say. It was really cute.
Oh,
They fight
Sports
each
anime
other
can be
with their
surprisingly
ass.
fun.
To me, it's like sports anime don't get me too much attention. Like unless either there's a crazy plot of like, hey, they like get magic if they use some sports, and then like, oh, okay, and gay.
My favorite
Yeah,
sports
That's
anime.
really gay. That's why I loved Yuri on Ice. I mean, I still like it. It's been a
favorite
while
sports
since I
anime
watched
is
it.
Girls
We'll
and
never
Pansies.
stop.
Oh, Yuri on Ice,
Yeah.
I gotta send y'all a funny little video a friend of mine made.
Season 2 will never come. My
The
beloved.
movie that we waited for so long. Just, that's it. We waited for like for me. I think why I'm so the most irritated about the whole Yuri on Ice the movie being canceled is like, I understand if a few years later they said like, oh, this movie's gonna come out. They're like, oh, cool, and then like, oh, sorry, it didn't work out. I don't think that would have been a problem. The problem was like a year after Yuri on Ice season 1 came out, they announced that movie, like literally a year later. And I think that's the problem, because after that, then they just dragged us for 7 years only to be like, well, whoopsie. Like, you guys could have literally done this, like, maybe, like, 4 years later, 5. No, you just had to do it a year later. And after that, it's just like, more things came out, Yuri on Ice was still dead in the water, and just, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just happy that now we just have any confirmation of what's happening with that thing. It's like, if it's not, it's a go. So yeah.
Yeah.
I
There
mean,
are torches in the
Yeah, I
recycler.
was so sad. I waited for so long, and then finally I just gave up on the Yuri on Ice movie.
Yeah.
And
I
again,
was
and
so
it's
invested in
especially
it.
like a year before, so like 2003 or 2002, they released another trailer, or it's 2020, I'm not sure when
Yeah.
exactly, but they released like a Victor, like his younger self, and it's like, again, like you see that they were doing something with it, and it just, and some people, and I kind of agree, it's like, if you're gonna cancel something, might as well release the stuff you, like, if it's not fully, then just release the stuff that does exist.
Yeah.
Because there's no point like keeping it if you like have cancelled it. At least something like that. Like, why keep it secret? It's like, I mean, who knows when you go back? And even if you do go back, you're probably not gonna use the same materials. Because you probably have a new idea for a story, new thing to do, and then you just do it.
Exactly, Seven. Mamba mode or Game Man? Why not both?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, why I liked Yuri on Ice more than, like, let's say Free or Haikyuu. No, is it Haikyuu? The one with the
Yeah,
volleyball
that's the
game.
volleyball one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For instance, like, like Haikyuu one is quote unquote like very less subtle. Be like, oh, it's gay. Like, yeah, some people have fans and shipping it, but it's it's like not really there. It's mostly friendships. And maybe there's a suggestive scene, but most of the time it's just like, yeah, they're just friends. But Yuri on Ice, it went hard. It did not hold its punches. You knew there was gay tension the moment the show started.
At its time, it did something that was really taboo for Japan, and it was having Victor and Yuri kiss. Like, they had to cover it up with the arm because it was considered illegal, but that was fucking ballsy.
Yeah, and I still don't believe people were like, oh, they didn't actually kiss. Like, that's why that arm thing is for you, so you can be ignorant.
Oh, question. Sorry. How do we get into the secret forest? When do we unlock that?
We have to level up the axe. There's a log in the way. That's why. That's why I've been in the mines. I'm trying to get some copper so I can level up my axe.
Yeah, you need copper, Charlie.
What?
You need copper, and you didn't just come to ask the local fucking dwarf. I've been spending times in that mine.
Okay.
How much copper do you need?
I need to make 5 copper bars, so that's
25.
I got enough.
Yeah.
Aw, Mama sent us a cake.
And I feed the chickens. But yeah, but that's why I was more interested in Yuri on Ice than any other like sports anime. Just like I don't want I want something actually happening. I don't want this whole shebang. No, they're straight. They're totally straight. Like, like mostly just normal sports things. Slice of Life isn't another one.
Come here.
What?
For you.
What? I'm collecting the rainbow. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I might just be like, I just like my actions and, you know, the other ones as well. They're just more interesting to me than, like, hey, let's follow.
Garbage cart.
Oh, so I looked up those 2 fish we need for the bundle, or the 3 fish we need for the bundle. One of them is in the secret woods, and 2 of them are fall-winter. So.
Okay, that's. I mean, that's still good.
Yeah, so we
That's
should be able
all
to
we can
finish
really
that. Yeah, we should be able to finish that when fall comes around. And sounds like you're about to get an axe to open up the secret
Yeah.
woods. So. Progress! Yay!
Yay!
Alright. Okay, this will be ready in a couple days, and then
Yeah,
I'll
also
push it in
unlocking that
one.
axe as well will also get us to chop hardwood, and we can also get.
Yeah, we can clear all that stuff out. Seagull.
Sebastian would be baller as a figure skater. That's my headcanon. At 5 hearts with Sebi now. My dedication.
You got caught digging in the trash, didn't you?
I noticed that, and I think Penny needs to mind her damn business, as that's what I think.
Penny needs to. Sorry. Penny needs to lay off.
Penny needs to keep her fucking mouth shut and stop snitching.
Okay, I just checked. The tree is the next item in the slot machine for me. I need to do a quest to get a ticket. I forgot about all that.
Babe, I got you some cola from the garbage.
I love
Oh, it's Sam's
looking
birthday
at
today.
everybody's profile, and Waif was just shaking like he was tweaking.
Sometimes I do that.
I want to ask, you don't need to answer to this one, but is there any, like, adult show that you definitely should have watched when you were younger?
South Park.
So, my parents didn't monitor what I watched or what games I played
Same.
at all.
Same.
So, there was a lot of, like, rewatching shows, being like, oh, I love this as a kid, and being like, holy shit, I was watching this.
Yeah.
The Bee should not have been a kid show.
One show I remember being really into, because I watched a lot of Comedy Central. Drawn Together, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Drawn Together.
I very recently was like, oh my god, Drawn Together, I haven't heard that in ages, let me watch it, I used to love this as a kid.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, for it's like they have the time, really good like character design animation.
Yeah,
Like, especially like nowadays, what adult animation looks like. I honestly wish we had more of Drawn Together.
I had such a crush on Xander.
I had a crush on Xander too. I was sad he was gay.
I think he might have been bi, or maybe gay. I can't remember.
No, he's gay. I know Xander was supposed to be Link.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that-
he was
yeah.
like a parody of Link, yeah.
I can't remember what the Pikachu knockoff was called, but
I'm not comfortable saying it.
yeah, I know it was something racy.
Yeah, that's
So fucking offensive. South Park could
Yeah.
never.
Yeah.
What do you mean? South Park also been.
South Park, though, Drawn Together was much more offensive than South Park because
Oh,
they
yeah.
I feel like I think it's more that South Park did a bit of grace and like having an idea of it. Well, Drawn Together is like some other like adult shows that just like let's throw everything on this and let's see what sticks. It's one of those type
South Park
shows.
definitely feels a little smarter than Drawn Together did, but I don't know. Drawn
Yeah.
Together
I mean, like
pretty
the Betty
funny.
Boop character. I do remember some like scenes of like she just like, hurting herself. It's like,
I
like,
remember
yeah, that was.
Well, hello there. Skulking in the Abyss. By Vadonis? By Vadonis? Oh, how do you say that name? That's awesome.
I feel like salad fingers. I keep fishing up Rusty Spoon.
Oh no,
Oh, yeah.
Salad Fingers. That's something you should watch as a child.
Oh, I loved Salad
I
Fingers
did.
as a
I
child.
loved it.
Yeah.
You know it's still releasing, right?
I love Homestar. Runner.
Yes,
Salad
yes.
Fingers? Really?
And I still
Yeah.
Whoa.
They still make episodes.
I don't think they have as much.
I love.
I mean, I haven't
Salad
checked,
Finger,
but
Charlie the Unicorn so much.
Oh yeah.
Charlie,
Oh.
let's go to Candy Mountain, Charlie.
Oh, what
Yeah,
was the other one? Llamas with hats?
Oh yeah.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Went wild.
that kills people.
That one got wild after the first couple episodes. I was just like,
Yeah.
what is
yeah.
happening?
Running in the rain.
That definitely was.
Do you think we should cut back some of
I-
this grass in the farm that's kind of taking over the area around the chickens?
I mean, that's just more. If we make a silo, we could chop. If we chop now, it's just gonna be wasteful.
Oh,
We
fair.
definitely should make a silo. I should check. But wait, what were we talking about right now?
Charlie the Unicorn?
Yeah, Charlie the Unicorn. Oh yes. This might be an unpopular opinion, but I loved watching Annoying Orange when it was old YouTube.
I mean, there's
Hey,
a
Apple.
reason why.
Apple. Hey, Apple. What? Knife.
I mean, there's definitely a reason why it was very popular.
Yeah, I mean, like, later on, of course, it's just like, there's so much you can do with an orange. It's just like, it's not the same. It's not the same anymore. But, like, like, a lot of the, like, beginning of it, I just loved watching. I should rewatch it again and see if I still have the love for it. Or has it, like,
I have
for
a
my
feeling
age? But I
it
think I
probably
still
didn't. I don't know. That'd be worth a shot. Couldn't hurt.
Yeah.
Mm.
Now this could be a niche one, but it was also in Comedy Central. And has any of you watched Usavich?
Not ringing a bell.
It might because
Yeah,
of the
we're
name.
they
it
helped
might
me
not ring a
organize
bell,
this
but
little
there was,
collab,
like,
playing
two
some
bunnies,
Stardew. Glad you stopped by to say
like
hi.
they were like in prison. It was like a little bit of they didn't talk. It was like mostly music and sound effects. And I loved that show. It was like it's like a very short, like 3 minute or like it's like a very short series. But like it's like not too long. It's like perfectly for like in between shows to watch like as an ad.
Hmm.
It was very fun, a bit dark, but it's just like so ridiculous. I definitely need to show it because I know that everything was on TV. My family hated it. They hated it so much because of the sound effects and the music. But I just loved it. It was just a ridiculousness and.
Oh,
So-
if y'all want, I was gonna say, if you guys want something real short to watch, there's this animated short that I really love called Magnetic Rose. It's about these scrappers in space who find like an abandoned spaceship and they go on it to explore for salvage, and like spooky things happen.
Oh, I love spooky things.
I usually don't like horror or spooky things, but this is so, like, the animation is so pretty, I watched it anyways, and I really like it.
Is any of the horror movie you watch do like nope, this is why I don't watch horror movies?
Basically all of them. Like, God, what did I watch recently that someone dragged me to, and I just like, I'm never letting you pick the movie again. I can't, was it? No, it wasn't Twin Peaks. What was it? Was it Crimson Peaks?
Yeah. I was about to say Twin Peaks is like
No, this person loves Twin Peaks too. But yeah, it was Crimson Peaks, and I was like, nope, never again. You're never picking the movie again.
I will say though, like if you ever try to do like reaction to a whole movie, I think you definitely would get some.
Oh no.
Because a lot of people love people who are actually like quite scared of the movies, which of course, like you want to see the reactions.
I get freaked out even by the previews. Like sometimes I'll go to the movies and like sometimes like the Marvel movies they'll show like horror film previews before.
Yeah.
And like I get so freaked out.
I love horror because I'm a scaredy cat though.
Horror, because I really feel like the creativity is very like great when it's actually done right.
Well,
I mean, not done right, but they really go for like you would be surprised how much they actually go leeway on like ideas.
Yeah.
I mean, like, especially sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, one of the main reasons is it's not even just the movie that scares me. It's like, so after I watch a horror movie, I'll have like weeks of like nightmares. Oh no, Raymond quit. What happened?
I think maybe
Her internet might have died.
Aww.
You got some horror games for me, Faith? I look forward to playing them.
But yeah, I think I'm just weird. Like my brain is broken or something. It's like I'll watch a horror film and then I'll have nightmares.
It's all glitchy. It's all glitchy. For me, I love being scared. To me, being scared is really fun.
I love it
It's
too.
like Charlie played the game
Illbleed?
Illbleed for the Sega Dreamcast.
Oh.
If I remember right, it's like, oh, this girl can't be scared anymore because her daddy was always trying to scare her as a kid. And then her and her friends get an invitation to a new amusement park that's to die for because people die there.
Yuck, 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 yuck.
I'll have to check
Speaking
that
of, Wave and Charlie, we need to do like a horror game night, like where we collab every week.
Yes.
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 Yes,
That would be
I
lots
just
of
did
fun. Oh yeah.
Do it.
We should. But the question is, what games should we do? I need to get into Dead by Daylight, so I know that's an option.
Yeah.
You guys should play Eternal Darkness on the GameCube.
They unfortunately say bye-bye to the Friday the 13th one, which is sad because that's my favorite slasher.
I should have grabbed it while I could,
Yeah.
because then we could have still played if we knew each other's codes.
Yeah.
Oh.
I stand by Jason Voorhees never did nothing wrong.
Charlie, he's got a new game to be in now. He's in Multiverse. You can kill Velma and Shaggy.
Yeah.
What a strange future we have built.
You can even do the sleeping bag finisher on there.
When I tell you, every person I met ever was sending me that image of Jason. I know, yeah, there's that Texas. Yeah, that, fucking image of Jason where he's like fucking big as fuck.
What?
Yeah. There's also that, Texas Chainsaw Massacre one, that's right, Faith, where it's pretty much the same premise, as the Friday the 13th and Dead by Daylight games. I told this to Waifu, because, I've been forcing him against his will at gunpoint to watch, all the Nightmare on Elm Streets. And,
Friday the 13th.
Yeah. Well, I did make him watch Friday the 13th too. He has seen every single one of them. He is cultured now. But there.
I'm so sorry.
We were watching. We were watching Nightmare on Elm Street, and I think a really fun game concept would be a Nightmare on Elm Street game that's similar to the Friday the 13th and Dead by Daylight, but instead of like trying to find a way to escape, you're stuck in a dream and you have to find a way to wake up, and you're being like chased by Freddy. I think that would be really
play
cool.
that.
Yeah.
I would play the hell out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Can you fight Freddy with your dream powers, like Kincaid and
Maybe, yeah.
or what's his name, Joey?
Oh,
His
the
dream
guy
power.
whose dream power was like he fucks.
Hell yeah. That's my boy.
So yeah, Charlie and Whiff, we should find definitely a bunch of horror games that we could designate a horror day every week to do a collab one. And even if some are single player, like we could still just fucking vibe and watch you play.
Oh,
Yeah. That would be fun.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's fun to like go look for like the super cheap, low budget horror games. Sometimes, cause you know, sometimes you find trash, sometimes you find treasure. But even when you find trash, it's at least fun to laugh
You
at.
can treasure that trash.
I know. We were playing this game called The Lunch Lady like a week or two ago, and
Wait, invited me to join, but I was busy and I was sad.
yeah.
The poor lunch lady gave up though. We were too good at video games. She gave up in the last one.
She was like, "You're Sigma Ligma gamers." But yeah, it was kind of buggy. The way we ended up winning the last round is like, she got stuck in a room and couldn't come out.
She was naughty.
And then there was like, the round before that. So like, a huge part of that game is like finding keys and shit like that. And none of the keys spawned where we were at, which meant they spawned behind the locked doors. We're like, how the fuck are we supposed to get out of here?
This was also after we ran in circles looking for it for like a good 20 minutes. I think.
Yes, we were positive we did not miss it. The only logical conclusion was it spawned somewhere it shouldn't have been.
God. That sounds amazing though.
Yeah.
We need to just find the most cursed games and play them.
You just gotta go on
hell
Steam
yeah.
new releases, and it's usually a pretty good spot to start.
What
It's
days?
the jumpy ass fish.
What days work for you to do like weekly collabs?
I know me and Waif, we usually collab on Tuesdays and Sundays.
Those are basically my only reserved days.
We could do Fridays. Either that or I could join for Tuesday. Either or.
Yeah.
I'm pretty. I will bend to whatever, as I've already had to do whatever scheduling.
Yeah. Cause like Fridays is also like a Ligma day. Fridays and Saturdays, and then Thursdays are podcast days.
If anything, I could just join you guys for Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tuesdays
I'd
and
be down for that.
Sundays.
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
Scary day.
But at the moment, I also have free days on Mondays and Wednesdays. So far, it seems.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, that's my Sammy.
Your boy.
Yeah, I think we're having a heart of it. He was skateboarding.
Aw. Was he trying to do a kickflip for you?
When you said heart event, I thought you were gonna say he's having a heart attack.
Oh no!
Yes, yes. He's that amazed by my booty. I'm gonna defend Sam, even though he did almost kill the mayor just now. You thought I was more mature than this? Well, you thought wrong.
I love the beach. I miss the beach.
I
I'm
went
gonna
to
go
the
back to
beach
the beach.
once in my entire life, and I ended up building sandcastles with this girl, and the entire time I never spoke to her. Anytime she would speak to me, I would just like nod and shake my head. I wouldn't even directly look at her, and really was just because I'm super shy. And like to this day, it haunts me, and I was like, I hope she didn't think I was rude.
I'm sure it was fine.
Yeah. But one day I'd like to go back to the ocean. Make that ocean my bitch.
Hey, 25 pieces of wood for 200 gold. That's a steal.
Whoop, there goes gravity. Whoop, there goes stuff in the dark. Oh, 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 got fish. I'm so much better at fishing. I used to suck ass. I'm the fish caster.
It's so much easier on on PC. I'm still shocked.
Yeah, I've never played Stardew with controller, thankfully, but I used to be like so.
It's just terrible on the Switch, like the fishing minigame. It's so hard to do.
You think that they'd have like you could take the Wii the Wiimote, take the Switch Joy-Con out.
Joy-Cons?
Yeah, make it more interesting. Like have the actual real Dreamcast fishing pole style.
That would be cool.
Oh no, that's Penny. Robin's the carpentry lady, right?
Yes.
She's just standing in her room, staring at the wall.
She just like me for real.
Come out here so I can give you wood.
That's what she said.
Oh, I walked right into that. Oh, it's pretty late. I'll just give it to her tomorrow. Oh, actually, tomorrow will be good, because then I can check on the price of a silo.
Yeah.
So Raven has not come back yet. Should we be concerned?
Sure, it's fine. Sometimes internet, sometimes just walks out and it's hard to get back in.
I got a book. Jewels of the Sea. Fishing treasure chests have a chance to yield rows. I don't know what that means, but I like it.
Roe is like the fish eggs. If I remember right.
Oh.
That was actually Roe v. Wade. It was a guy named Wade. I'm just kidding.
Oh, now I want sushi. Dang it.
Did we need the winter root? No. I don't think. I'll just hold on to it in case and check tomorrow.
What are you? What is
winter
it?
root. Winter root.
For the... Do we need it for the thing, is what you...
Yeah.
The food got here, so I had to mute for that. They gave me a ridiculous amount of chips. I have never had so many chips in my life. Like, the chips to cheese ratio is crazy. We can send a picture. Is my life back? Is that my life?
Seems like it.
What was
Sorry.
it you were looking at? One more
Where's
time.
the fucking chip?
No, for the bundle.
Winter root.
Winter. Someone has already turned in winter root.
Okay. Then I can.
By the way,
sell
you
this,
can
no
look at
problem.
what's in the bundles at any time if you hit escape. There's like a button for it.
Okay.
I just hover over the inventory and if a little tree, like when you hover over it in your inventory, if that little tree icon flashes, that means
For a
it's
size
Oh, is this
comparison.
It flashes when you have something for a bundle in your inventory?
yeah, if the bundle still needs
What?
it.
Tortillas?
Welcome back! What happened?
Yes, I'm
Wife, look at how many chips there are compared to the cheese, and I put my mouse there for size comparison.
Yeah, that's definitely it. That looks like a bucket-sized cheese. I mean, that's great for dip, but you hope to get a lot of. You know what? I think it's great. So when you buy it, like the other tortillas, like Dorito ones. I love the sweet chili ones. I think that would be a great combination. Then you have the extra dip for those chips with tortillas.
Let me go and see this.
But yeah, my internet was buggy. Then
Aw.
because I don't have the cable of the internet since it's my computer's not close to the router. So it's like the USB one, the one that catches the internet. It seems to have disconnected it, so it was not finding it. So I was like, okay, let me restart my computer, and then I restarted it, thinking it's gonna be fast, because my usual methods didn't work. So I was like, okay, let me quickly start it and hope it works. And I clicked it, and I was waiting for it to restart, and I was like, why is it taking so long to restart? It's really long to restart. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna give the computer 3 minutes to restart it, and if it doesn't, then I'll just have to manually click the button to restart. Because I did it through the Windows. Like when you're gonna shut off the computer, so I restarted from there. And then I got blue screened.
Oh no.
So that was great, but it's fine now.
Welcome back. We missed you.
Yeah.
Glad to have you back.
Yeah. It was awkward, I think. I'm not sure if you talked or because I did hear you speak and I was like, let me just finish the thing I was talking about. And I finished talking and I realized everyone seems to be quite quiet. Eerily quiet. And I realized I got disconnected. And I got disconnected from the game. Actually, probably got disconnected from the game before I realized I got disconnected from Discord.
My axe is ready, hooray!
The axe is ready. Hooray.
My ass
Wow.
is ready.
My ass is always ready.
Oh my god. Demons, it's your boy.
Now I don't know how many days have been raining, but has anyone been feeding the chickens?
This is the first day it's rained since you just
Okay, great.
disconnected.
Oh, I see
Frenzy.
there's a lot of fish. Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Go.
What was the frenzy? I didn't
Flounder.
Flounder. Damn. I always think of the series of unfortunate events with Jim Carrey when he does a little rhyme and he says, and then a flounder downed her, that's why they never found her.
Oh, I love that movie. They definitely are a good classic movie to watch.
Liar.
No, liar. Oh, I thought you said for unfortunate events.
That's what I
did you?
said.
Oh,
Yeah.
I get my ears checked. I'm sorry.
See, no red series of unfortunate events, but it used to be so fucking popular.
Oh yeah, definitely. I just really liked the style of the movie, how they did it. It was great. And I was really kind of shocked when I watched the series because I went in there only knowing the movie of the Jim Carrey one, and then and like in the movie, it's like Count Olaf was despicable. Nobody liked it, and I'm like, yeah, I can see how, but he's like the lovable evil villain. Like he's the one that like people hate him, but the audience actually likes him because how he was written. But then the actuality, the actual guy from the books is actually despicable. And then like I think the realization that yeah, the Jim Carrey one and the actual Count Olaf are like two completely different. Once Count Olaf slapped one of the kids, that's when I was like, whoa. I don't remember this. Yeah,
I got here just in time to catch a single flounder.
But I definitely was like, I definitely want to go back and watch it because I am still interested in it. And I did watch not a little bit. I definitely think I've watched a pretty good chunk of the first season, and it's one of those moments of like, whoa.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that was a fucking...
It was fucking.
So fast! Jesus!
Oh, did you run into the legendary?
No, I mean,
Had
there's
no
some
idea.
fast super fishes.
It went
You know it's a legendary if it has a crown. If not, then it's just a regular fish that is just super
It's
fast.
fucking fast. It had no business.
But yeah, another like great like whimsical movie is Nanny McPhee. Has anyone watched that?
What is it?
I'm not sure.
Could you say the name again?
Nanny McPhee.
No, I haven't.
Sounds familiar.
It's about a nanny that actually it's about a movie where there's like a father who is struggling with his like 8 or 9 kids. I'm not sure how many, but all of the kids are like mischievous, like very mischievous, and like they're just trying to call many nannies to like babysit the kids while he's at work, and like no matter how many nannies he asks, all of them quit after a day because the kids are just too much for them to handle. And you know, it's like he's at the end of the ropes and like, oh, what am I gonna do? And then he gets like a letter or like a newspaper like, if you want you can call Nanny McPhee. And it's like, okay, like let's see.
I have to cut down the wood myself. I can't just hand her wood that we already have. No.
And of course, like Nanny McPhee shows up like mysteriously, like very like ooh. and then like the first event. So like the first event, like the Nanny McPhee goes into is like the kids take over the kitchen because they have like actual like a chef and a nanny in their home, like sorry, like a maid. So they're a bit of a rich household, a little bit, I think, if I remember. And like they are making a complete mess of the kitchen, like making their own food, throwing food everywhere, breaking plates, like the whole complete mess. And of course the kids are like, haha, you can't do anything, like there's just too much of us, haha. And then it was like, no, you gotta stop what you're doing before anyone gets hurt. Or else. It's like, oh, else what? And like the kids, you know, laugh and like, haha, you can't do anything. And then she has like, also, she looks like, you know, she has like moles. Okay, no. She looks like she has a big nose. She has some of the like moles on her face. Like, you can say like she's like the stereotypical witch looking character.
Yeah.
She has like a cane, and that like when kids are let's say misbehaving, she like stomps the stick onto the ground, and you see some like magic particles, and all of a sudden the kids just do their like crazy stuff, just much like faster, and losing control of what they're doing, like throwing the food, throwing the cooking, and like everything's getting worse and worse. And then they also have a baby sister. And like they realize because she's like on the table where the food they were like throwing into this big ass pot of like, you know, making food. And they realize because they cannot stop, they're gonna one more grab the baby sister and throw her into the soup. And of course the kids are like, hey, stop it, you hag, you like stupid hag, stop this now. You know, they're like being rude. And then Nana is like, I mean, I didn't start this. You decided to do this. And of course, like as time goes on, and like they're still making a lot of mess. Things are getting worse. And then finally, kids are like, we're going to literally throw our sister into this soup. We have to apologize. Please, we're sorry. And like, you know, it takes like one by one all the kids like to apologize to the nanny. Of course, the main kid, like the oldest one, is like, please. And then of course she stops and it's like, it's fine. Like the kids learn their lesson, and literally like with the camera motion, like the kitchen that was complete mess, like everything was like, you know, ruined. You like have a turn and like everything was now clean. As she like magically fixed the mess. And then of course there's like more into the story, how the kids learn how to like behave, learn more about life, and so on and so forth. It's like very fun. And it seems as well as like as the kids learn one by like as the kids learn new lessons, like the woman's appearance changes. So like she looks less and less like a witch, but more like a, you know, like a good like a pretty nanny, I would say.
Yeah.
And there's also like the moment like the kids didn't want to do stuff, and like they were kind of still pissy what happened in the kitchen, so they're like, oh, we're gonna act like we're sick. You can probably guess what happened with that plan.
Yeah.
They end up getting sick. Like all the kids got sick. Like first they acted like it, and then they just actually got sick.
I
like oh, you want to? Fine.
The old
it's like
a movie that goes 0 to 60. Like kids getting thrown by their pigtails, kid eating so much chocolate cake that he basically blows up.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
No, Matilda.
Yeah,
Matilda's great.
That was a good movie.
Hey,
also-
so someone wanted to know how much a silo was, so I'm here. It's 100 gold, 100 stone, 10 clay, and 5 copper bars. So pretty cheap.
So we need 10 copper bars. If anyone, I think everything else I have.
Wave, do you have 5 copper bars?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yay.
I have the 100 stone. Let me see what the clay is. I know I have some
It
clay.
should be in my house next to the Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
Yeah, I have 10 clay.
Wait, said that. Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I've been diggy hole in the mines for most of the time.
Trying to dig the hill. Movie I really liked when I was a kid was called Drop Dead Fred, and I have no idea who the target audience was for, because it's about two things: this woman going through a divorce and her imaginary friends from when she was a child. Two of the most opposite in the spectrum things. Because 6-year-olds can't relate to divorce, and grown-ass adults probably aren't thinking of their imaginary friends anymore. But about this girl named Elizabeth who is going through a divorce, and she decides.
Oh no, sorry, I'm not touching anything.
Oh yeah, you're good. You're good.
Yuck, divorce.
But that too. Ugh.
So
Hey, sometimes
She start-
divorce is good.
she starts off as like this meek person. Like the reason they're getting a divorce is her husband cheated on her and is leaving her for his mistress, and she wants to work things out with him.
Girl.
Yeah. So she moves back in with her mom, and her mom is also pretty much like, oh, we'll help you get your man back, basically.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, no, don't do that. That's bad.
Yeah. And in this movie, she reunites with her childhood imaginary friend, Drop Dead Fred.
Is his advice
And-
also to jump that guy?
Kind of, like, pretty much like, when
Yes,
she's like,
but
well, I want to
zanier.
get him, yeah. When she's like, well, I want to work things out with him, he's like, okay, we'll help you. We're grown-ups now. We'll do grown-up stuff. But, you know, because he's an imaginary friend, he's basically mentally a kid. His, tactics are less, helpful. But, she reunites with her childhood friend, and he was the person who would get her in trouble a lot when she was a child, because he was out of control. First night he comes back, he rubs dog shit in her mom's carpet. Don't know why he did that, but he thought it'd be fun. And then obviously she's getting blamed for it. And you know what? When you're 30, you can't really get away with it as much when you're like, my imaginary friend did that shit.
Not with that attitude.
Oh god, it's midnight. But, yeah, and slowly and surely, through, her adventures, she learns that she's happier alone than with Charles. But, it's a very silly movie that I liked when I was a kid, because what 6-year-old can't relate to trying to get your man back, I guess. But,
Yeah, every 6-year-old just totally can. Yeah, that's all they think about.
But you know what? They might have a good explanation to kids of like why is some adults are getting divorced.
yeah.
I will say, I think I remember my mom saying that she got freaked out by that movie.
Oh, speaking of kids' movies that'll freak you out, one of my favorite kids' movies is The Secret of Nim.
Mm.
Oh, I have never watched that. I love animated movies, so it's definitely on my to-do list.
Hey, wife.
Yes.
Hello, wife.
Hey, wife, I didn't have time to make it to my own trailer. So,
It is 140.
150.
150.
Like
Get in your bed if you're not in it yet.
Don't worry, it's fine. I'm
Sold!
Oh, I see how it is, game. I'm literally just like going to the bed. I'm calling some leg bullshit on that.
We tried to warn you.
Hey, farming level up. Animal produce worth 20 more or crops worth 10% more? I'm definitely going for the rancher.
All right, so today, Silo.
Yes, today's
Smile
silo.
the world.
So I think I have most of the stuff except the 5 copper.
Who wants to go buy it?
Me.
Okie dokie.
Yes,
trout
you can
derby.
drop it, either put it in one of my chests or drop it where I am at. I'm at my house.
This summer, 5 friends go buy a silo.
In a world
Something
where
is
a
like
farm needed a silo,
I will
5
say,
friends gathered together one summer and built it. Coming this fall, Stardew Valley.
See, that part I can definitely see, like, it's like, I would imagine it being like a Stand By Me movie. Kids trying to make a building, maybe a silo. Who has watched Stand By Me?
I
Yeah.
did a
Wild.
long time ago.
I'm just staring at the inside of this
Teenager,
box
I
and I've
think I only
completely
watched
forgotten
Sega.
what my brain wanted me to do today.
Where are the 5 copper?
I have it.
Gimme.
I don't have it, it's Wave! Wave has it!
No, Retro has it.
No! Retro
Well,
has
someone
brain
needs to give
rot.
me if I want to go and get the silo, or have to smelt the ingots I see here.
Yeah, Wave is to your left. There. They have the. No! Don't give it to me!
See, Retro had it the whole time, see?
See.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the beach and fish, I think.
Is that a kids movie you watch and you're like, that's not supposed to be a kids movie?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Secret, I mean, I'd say it gets secret on him. It's very. Like, the plot is this woman needs to save her kid who's, like, gonna get run over by a tractor, but she can't move him because he has, like, the plague or something. And so she ends up, like, having to negotiate the aid of this colony of rats that are all have PTSD for being, like, experimented on.
Speaking of,
It's
that
there's
one
like
fucking
murder.
movie-
People die in that movie.
That one fucking movie, the one about the mice, and there's like fucking World War II or something. That one. Like the animated one with the mice. What's it called?
Fievel?
I have no idea, but like I know that the cats were supposed to be Nazis or something.
Yeah, Fievel. Oh wait, are you talking about the actual like? Are you talking about Mouse?
My. Hold on, let me find what's up.
Well, there's
version of
Fievel is
Instagram,
about is an allegory for Jewish refugees of World War II, and then Mouse is some guy's autobiographical experiences of talking to his parents who survived the Holocaust, or his grandparents who survived the Holocaust, and he drew it all as like mice instead of
Oh
his
yeah,
people.
okay, I think
And that
I
was
know
called
what
Mouse.
you mean, but I don't think... Yeah, it's called Mouse. But I think that was supposed to be an adult movie. That's not the... No, it was not supposed to be a kid movie.
It's an American Tale and character thing.
Ah,
American Tail. That's sorry. That was
That came into
right.
mind, but I didn't know the plot of it, so I didn't want to say it because I wasn't
There's also Mickey Mouse.
sure. I mean,
You're
there
Mickey
was
Mouse.
dark stuff in Mickey Mouse, so... Also, when you said, like, the death, and I'm like, yeah, Disney movies have death in them, too.
I mean, but I'm talking like guy gets stabbed like on camera with a knife and like bleeds out
Well,
and dies.
in
Like
Hunchback of Notre
gruesome
Dame,
dying.
And Hunchback of Notre Dame, like, Count Frollo, literally,
dark.
like, tries to stab Quasimodo, fails, gets, he, like, holds onto a gargoyle. Gargoyle smiles at him in the fiery, like, fire eyes and mouth, and then the man
Dorado.
falls and dies into the fire. And of course, I think the most...
Apple.
Can we talk about how the song Hellfire in that movie is about like him being lustful and having horny thoughts, and it's a show for kids?
To be fair,
Yeah, yeah.
You know what?
I
That's,
mean, I
yeah, no, good point.
Yeah, and I think another one that is, I think, quite traumatic. And especially of all the, like, Disney deaths, probably the most, like, visual was in Tarzan. I think you guys might know what I'm talking about.
No.
the
No?
man cutting the vines and he hangs himself.
Yeah. And, like, you don't see him, but you see his shadow.
Really?
You know exactly what happened. Yep.
I should go watch Tarzan, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Tarzan's some good music.
Very, very pretty.
Another one. Nanda's like, oh,
to appeal to boys because it was all princesses and stuff, and they're like, hey, let's make a movie for boys. I think.
Yeah.
But I fucking love Tarzan. Fuck it.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not guy, but
same.
Two
fuck it.
worlds.
I fucking love
still
fan.
pissed
Tarzan.
about Gigantic not being a thing. Still angry about it.
I don't know. I thought
It's
that was
like-
all weird. My favorite my favorite Disney movie was The Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Ursula gets Ursula gets stabbed in that movie. You were talking about someone being stabbed on screen. She got stabbed.
First money though.
Yeah, she gets stabbed by the ship.
Yeah, I guess it just hits different because she's like a giant sea monster. It's like, I don't know, less visceral? It's weird. I know what you mean, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It feels different.
I
Maybe
mean,
it's not
Disney
different.
made it look like, oh yeah, she deserved that, or like, more squishy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, does anybody have?
Ursula's
Do we
mommy,
keep any of
though.
those
I'm very
melons?
attracted to Ursula.
Absolutely, she's a girl.
She fucking is.
Ursula had a really great design. Ursula
She
was
did.
extremely
I
memorable.
think all villains had great designs.
Yeah.
Yeah, what did you want to say, Rachel?
I just wonder if we kept any of the melons. I have a quest to give someone a melon, but we don't have any.
I think I have some melons coming with me.
Yeah.
Yay!
Actually, I kept some to make some jams.
Use my
Oh, that's smart.
New Groove is also a MILF. Or a GILF, I mean.
Agree. I
Thank
played when I was little, and I
you.
didn't understand why people
Yeah.
thought her ugly.
Same.
She dressed quite lovely.
Yeah.
Although the spinach in between the teeth. It's every one of those scenes that just stayed in my mind.
What movie are you
Just
talking
think-
about?
Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah, Emperor's New Groove's. Have y'all ever watched the the whole story about how the development of that
When it
movie was
the
like?
Kingdom of the Sun.
Yeah, the Kingdom of the Sun.
I love the Easy
That whole
song
story is
in
crazy.
That movie. Snuff Out the Light. Oh, such a good song. Too bad it's like
Yeah.
not official, but I still like listening to it. But yeah, I do not know the full development, but I do know that it has a long history.
Yeah.
Who is this guy?
Anyone watch The Black Cauldron?
I've always wanted to. To watch it, but I never have.
Oh, you shouldn't.
Oh, is it not good?
No. I love Black Cauldron. I'm not definitely not one of the people who don't really understand why people don't like it. I'm telling you that because you said you don't like horror.
Oh,
Can I
it's
say-
scary?
A cigarette.
Yes. At least I remember seeing a scene from that movie, and I was like it was like really eerie and really creepy because the main villain in that movie was like the guy literally looks like a mix of a skeleton and a zombie, having horns, and like he's like covered in like ropes. And like he's definitely one of the scarier looking. No, he is the scarier looking villains of all Disney media.
Wow.
Guys,
Yeah.
I just watched Sebastian smoke a cigarette. I did not know he smoked.
Yep,
Oh yeah,
he
he's
does.
one of the cool kids.
But yeah, Black Cauldron is like a medieval fantasy. And it's like, it's definitely one of those things out of its time. And I really enjoyed it. I don't really understand why there was not that much of an appeal, and it still doesn't have the appeal. I know, I feel like I like what they did with it. Did anyone watch The Last Unicorn?
Oh, that's such an amazing movie.
Oh,
So
it
good.
is. Such a beautiful like character designs too and animation. But also the story as well. So surreal, so sad. Of course, then we have Brave Little Toaster.
Oh my
Of
god.
course, of course.
The music there jammed. Recently listened to it again. Great.
I still think my favorite animated movie of all time is The Iron Giant, hands down. I know I had a movie night
haven't seen that
a couple
one.
months ago.
It's so good.
I remember when I told you
So-
I never seen it, and you guys forced me to watch it.
And what'd you think?
That's so sad.
I know.
But hey, I think he lived. I might have not seen the
Uh,
full movie, but I know the ending, like, implication.
So good.
I'm trying to remember the name of this anime that came out a long time ago. It was like a movie. And there's this really creepy scene that haunts my dreams of like this evil wizard who turns all these people into like Roblox people, essentially. And then builds like a fortress using their bodies. And then there's like this scene where he's like cackling maniacally as like the fortress is like building around and you just see his eyes in the darkness as he's cackling and
Not
I mean-
ringing any bells. Like, what's the main story? I mean, if you remember. I understand if you don't, but...
I remember there was this magician's assistant who was like the underling of that evil wizard, and I think there was like a magical talking animal or something.
There's half, like, a lot of anime have talking animals.
I know, it doesn't help.
Yeah, I know. But interesting. I mean, definitely not clicking any bells, so it's definitely something I haven't seen, or if I have seen it, it's just that it's not coming into mind. Okay, this is a weird one. Has anyone watched Magical Chocolate Pudding? Or the Magical Pudding?
I do not think so.
It's literally like a movie about, like, I think people finding a magical bowl of pudding. It's like, it can change to any taste. And I'm trying to remember if the pudding does anything else besides that. And I know, like, a dude who was, like, once, like, a chef, really, like, is, like, really, like, a hungry character. Like, he just likes to eat, and, like, having this magical pudding, and then he just goes crazy for it. And then, like, we'll go, oh, no, he died, but no, actually, he's the villain of the movie. And, like, of course, like, you think that's the most weirdest spot. No. The magical pudding is sentient. He can walk and, like, conversate with people, and of course, people can eat him, and he's like, yeah, I'm fine with that.
Found it.
Yeah.
Oh, you found it?
Unico, the Island of Magic.
Oh.
Oh, I'm gonna send y'all a picture of this wizard guy.
Yeah,
He is
please.
creepy.
But yeah, it's like, it's definitely a movie I don't think a lot of people watched. That I watched, it was like, wow, interesting plot.
Yeah.
This will have to be my last day for me since it's
Okay.
Makes
Nice.
sense.
Oh yeah, it's 10 o'clock.
Let's go to the next day and then we can call it.
Yeah,
So
you want to
guys,
just stop here?
Interesting character
Oh, I was
design,
gonna
but
say
yeah.
this so like day 21 will have to be my last day.
Oh, 21, okay.
Oh, the apple tree didn't grow. Oh, is it
Yeah,
because the
it's
silo's
my
too
fault.
close?
Yeah, when I placed it, I realized it was like, but don't worry, I can move the silo once it's once the silo is built, I can move it to somewhere else.
Are we
I was
gonna
just
play
trying
out
to
this?
find a-
Yeah. That's cool. Are we gonna play out this day? Or are we gonna call it here?
Yeah, that's what.
I'm playing out this day. This is the last day.
Okay,
Yeah, this is the last day.
The final day.
But yeah, definitely did not see the movie you have shown the wizard from. It definitely
Isn't he creepy?
That is interesting wizard. That is.
He's so creepy. It haunts my nightmares to this day.
Ace.
But the stuff you were saying about the show or the movie about the magic pudding kind of reminded me of this horror movie I loved when I was a little girl called The Stuff. And it was about these people that was eating like this evil yogurt or some shit.
That comes out of the ground. I've seen that one.
Yes, yeah.
Evil yogurt? What?
Wow.
It's like
It's been a long
sentient too.
time. Yeah, it's been a long time since I watched it, so I'm probably not describing it very well. But yeah, they're like eating evil yogurt.
It's they're like basically like somebody starts finding this white stuff out of the ground, and usually you see some stuff on the ground. But in that movie, they're like, "Oh, it tastes so damn good." They just start eating it, and then like they get addicted to it. And eventually, doesn't it? Like I can't remember if they get like eaten by it.
Yeah, like, if I recall correctly, I can't remember if, like, the stuff ends up eating you or if it turns you into, like, a zombie-like state. It's been so long since I watched it. God, I remember watching it religiously when I was a kid, though. I always, like, I know it's not good, but when I was a kid, I was like, I want to try this stuff.
No, I
Charlie's like,
totally
I
understand.
I could quit at
totally
any time.
understand that there's, like, food, and you're like, that would probably look disgusting. I still want to try it, though.
Forbidden ground pudding.
Mm-hmm.
Say that you giving me a memory of a kids show called Chucky Chooks. Chopsucky Chooks. It's like chickens that are like ninjas. It was on Cartoon Network, and I also watched it. I love the show, and I think I can sing the intro of that song like from memory. Because it's one of those catchy songs that I can probably sing with no problem. Maybe we'll forget since it's been a long time since I watched the show. But why it reminded me, why I remember it now, there was like an episode where there was like a new burger place that had opened up, and like the burgers are super delicious. Like they have a secret sauce, and they're like, ooh, this is like very good. I like this. And like, of course, like people eating it more and more, and just like, as you know, it's like, oh, they're getting fatter, they're getting like a little choppy. Oh, it's like, okay, something is wrong here. People are just too like loving this burger, so we need to find out what it's made of, because the mayor is like evil, and so like we don't trust the mayor, so we need to find out what this mayor has done. And so they like go and investigate, and they literally find like the factory of where the secret sauce is made. Do you know what the secret sauce is?
What?
People.
Fat. Fat from people.
Oh.
I think I remember. I think that's what it was. That or like brain matter. It was something. I know it was like two people, and of course, one of the main one. There's like 3 of them. And like, of course, one of them was like obsessed with the burgers, and of course, once he found out, I was like, I've been eating. But yeah, that reminded me of this like secret sauce because it was white as well. It was like white sauce.
Yeah.
And I think also that was the show where I found out jelly beans existed. Because like one of the same character who loved the burgers also got like a jelly bean stuck in their nose, which I was like, how does that even happen? But I think I found out through the internet that does happen.
What? Really?
Yeah, kids. I mean, that was his backstory, that like he got traumatized by jelly beans because he had like one stuffed in his nose. He got traumatized by it. And and it was like a nightmare world, or like a dreamscape, but he got like saw like a big ass jelly bean candy dispenser as a monster, and he was just like traumatized by it. But of course they figured out how to trick to defeat it, and yada yada yada. There was like that episode I found out about jelly beans. I was like, what?
I thought Retro was an NPC, so when I passed by him, I tried to talk to him.
Oh. Fair, I guess.
Charlie, did you just give up the soap? The soapstone?
What?
What level of the mine do the lava crabs spawn?
I don't remember.
I mean, probably at the lava level here.
I don't remember what level that is.
Definitely in the hundreds. I don't know if they show up in the 90s, but definitely the hundreds. Yeah, has anyone also it's like another thing about like different cultures and what they've grown up in, grew up with. My childhood like entertainment, and you can ask mostly people in Serbia, is like Cartoon Network and Jetix.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, I loved Jetix. It gave me so much interesting cartoons that no one is mentioning.
Yeah, yeah. I used to fucking love Yin Yang Yo.
Oh yeah, Yin Yang Yo, Yin Yang Yo, Yin
I
Yang
love
Yo.
that show.
Yeah, that was a show I watched a lot. There was one about the class of 4000 or 2000.
Yes, yes. Yes.
That's probably the closest thing I have slice of life entertainment is watching those kids that are going through school. Then there's like the School of Ninjas as well. And then there was What's with Andy. Oh, watch that one a lot as well. Like the kid that does
Super Monkey Hyper Team.
Yeah, Super Robot Monkey Team, Hyper Force Go.
Yeah. I love that shit, kid.
Oh, that was so great. And that's like, you see the love of anime in that one. You can definitely see what was the inspirations on that one. And like, my friend in real life made from clay, like, Kantari. Like, both versions of it. It was like, just the head of his character, but it has like the black and white character design. Very precious. But yeah, then there's like Tutum, like the mummy's zombie. Yeah, the mummy zombie. Which I found out that it's somewhere was played in Discovery, which was like, huh, interesting. I mean, I guess because it's a mommy thing, but man, I love Jetix. I was so sad when it got replaced by Disney XD.
Oh yeah.
It was like, it was alright. I definitely watched some shows on it, but not as much as I watched from Jetix. It did remove it completely. So you can definitely see I'm really, really salty on that aspect. One of my great childhood channels got changed and then completely removed. Yeah, it was...
Does anybody remember when they showed Naruto Shippuden on Disney XD?
I thought they showed it on Jetix, but yeah, I remember. And also, it's very interesting because I didn't realize it, but in the, I think either on Jetix or Disney XD version, they did censor some things.
Yeah, yeah, they censored quite a bit, which was kind of funny because it's kind of like the 4Kids effect of like they're trying to make this more suitable for children, and it's just like, why take this clearly not suitable for little kids show and try to make it for little kids? I never.
Have you ever heard the German Naruto opening?
Yeah, I didn't see it, but I know the whole meme with the Zabuza sword situation in Germany. Zabuza not standing on a sword, but he's levitating.
Yeah. Of course.
I just really wondering, I mean, if it is true, how the whole episode looks, because he has that thing for a good bit. Also, there's a fishing event.
Yeah, I was about to ask, where is this derby?
It's in the lake, in the forest.
In the woods.
I actually need to go there because I got a golden ticket.
Yeah, I got a golden
I
ticket too.
just
I've been
missed
wandering
the
around.
Wild traveling merchant.
The first day of this, I was getting all kinds
Oh
of
yeah,
golden
but I wanted to
things
say,
on that.
sorry, what we were talking about Naruto, and yeah, they had censored, but at the same time, in my like home channel, like it was called Ultra, and on it they also showed the Naruto, just like translated in Serbian, And there was like a scene I remember clearly, like in the original, at least from like quote-unquote Jetix version or the Disney XD. You know the tuning exam when they had to do the test, the like the written one. In that scene, like usually nothing like kind of like bad visually happens, at least in the Disney XD version. But then when I watched the same scene on my like national channel, the scene they removed was when the one of the shonin, the one guy with like full head, like covered his head, and like he removed it, and like kids get surprised because there's like a lot of scars on his like scalp, and I was like, whoa, like I didn't see that. It like because it really shocked me because I remember watching this scene probably multiple times on whatever Jetix or Disney XD. And I did not, like, you know, because it was like them studying and all that stuff, or like writing the test, and then just seeing on my like national channel, it's just like, yeah, see, I feel like for my like in our like places where they placed from like, because they also played Death Note, they did not translate it, it was on Japanese, so I was very confused what was happening, but I was very, very in love with the opening. But for us, it's like, no censorship, just maybe we're gonna translate it in Serbian.
It was really funny, cause I was really into One Piece back in the day when it was on 4Kids, and it was heavily censored on
The hammer
4Kids.
gun.
Yeah.
So like, whenever it started showing up on like Adult Swim at night, I was like, oh my god, I can't wait. It was like a fucking entirely different anime. And I was like, where the fuck is Sanji's lollipop? When the fuck did he start smoking cigarettes? When did that happen?
I remember when so we didn't have on Cartoon Network, they did not show One Piece, funny enough. So I never seen the censored version, but I watched the original anime version, so like Funimation dub, everything like pristine, yada yada yada. And then one day I was like, let me look at the 4Kids one. I remember in like the first episode where Luffy is talking to, what's his name? I can't remember, but the pink-haired guy. Like the pink-haired guy was talking about his past and like, you know, oh my god, I'm so sad, we're never gonna get out of this. It's like he was like really, you know, getting depressed, and like Luffy just hits him on the head, and the guy was like, oh, what would you do that for? And Luffy was like, I felt like it. In 4Kids version, it's like he does something similar thing of being depressed, and Luffy has the motion of hitting him. And then the kid was like, oh, what are you gonna do? He's like, I wasn't actually gonna hit you. I was like, seriously?
So wild they did those edits. That's so strange.
Yeah.
They also did things like remove all the English text, even though like...
No, the Japanese text.
No, it's English text. You watch Sonic X, there's like a book and stuff like that they took off. Like, oh, we can't have that.
I think it's just because it wouldn't make sense. And I'm still shocked to find out that the Shadow Realm doesn't actually exist in the original.
No, they're dead.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the Shadow Realm is they made that up.
I was floored when I found that out. I was like, what? But then characters came back because that was the Shadow Realm. Like, if they were dead, they wouldn't be coming back.
I gotta say, as bullshit as a lot of the 4Kids censoring was, it's really impressive how they were able to do it and make it look like it was actually part of the anime.
Yeah, honestly, we're now making some jokes about the whole finger guns, like, but when I was watching, I just saw them, like, pointing at him and being like, we got you now, because some villains do that, like, some guys do, like, point and be like, yeah, there he is, you know? So for me, it really made sense why they would be pointing at him. I didn't even think that there would be guns.
I like that they never even tried to take rice balls out of it. They just decided we're gonna call these jelly donuts.
Oh yes, nothing beats it. And I loved it. And we're like, no,
yes, because kids don't know what rice is.
Yeah. We can't let the children know about rice.
I
I
know.
loved it.
I think the saddest part is I believed it was a jelly donut when I was a kid. Like I knew what a donut was. I was like, oh, it's a fancy donut. I
No,
see.
no, because
Mhm.
it really tried to convince it's a jelly-filled donut. Like, Rock had
Yeah,
to say it multiple times for you to believe him that this is a jelly-filled donut. Nothing but it's a
So
jelly-filled
wild.
donut. One thing is if he said it
Yeah,
once,
like,
he
why did they have
literally
to
said
censor
it
that?
multiple
Why
times.
did they have to censor that? Just call it a rice ball.
It's okay, it's okay. I mean, the reasons are like why they did the translation is not to be like, oh, we don't like Japanese stuff, blah, we're gonna try. It's more like kids will not understand what the heck is agara or like the rice
Kids not
treat.
understand what a rice ball is.
But yeah, but they were like, why would it be sweet? And they don't know it's feeling that, so they're like, okay, what's similar to this? And it's like a donut. Again, they probably should have animated a donut to that, but it's like it's one of like learning from the like translations. They're trying to make it that you like relate to the characters, and of course, it's like when characters eat the type of food you don't usually eat, it's like weird. So they're like
No,
translating
you-
and making it to like, okay, kids
I
would
always-
understand what.
Well, I was gonna say like it's clearly a decision being made by adults who don't understand children, because I remember when I was a kid, we would have like when I remember in elementary school, we used to have like international days where they would like have people come in and like, you know, have little stands in the hallways, and the kids would go from stand to stand, like learning about different countries and like the food that they had and like the clothes they wore and stuff. And I always remember that was like my favorite part of elementary school, was like trying all this food that I'd never heard of before. And like kids like new stuff. That's what kids see something weird and new and they're like, "Oh, cool. I don't know what that is. I want to know more. Now I'm interested." You know, like
Definitely.
oh,
But
what
you actually-
what there's rice that's sweet? I want to know what that's all about. Like kids would have been all over that.
Yeah, totally. But yeah, I totally understand.
Green. I
mean, that's why I don't think they do that as much. I mean, because for kids, I don't think it's still there. But like, I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, I see cartoons. I don't know if they're showing any anime at this point in television. So I don't know if they are like censoring some things or not. It's kind of hard to say. Because I want to say like, well, they don't do it now, but it's like, oh, because I'm in the adult sphere, so I'm seeing all the things that I think I want to see, so it's like kind of hard to see opposite of that.
Yeah.
Well, I will have to send you guys some of these like nightmare screenshots of this weird anime that haunts my dreams. But otherwise,
Yeah,
thanks for coming
because I'm
on.
Curious.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
happy to finally come back.
Yeah.
Mama.
And hopefully we'll have more next week, because didn't Jolly say they might be next week coming in?
Yeah, Jolly.
Maybe. So
Yeah,
crossing
Jolly says
fingers.
she will be next week.
All right. Well, thanks everybody. I'm gonna go say bye to my chat, and I hope y'all have a wonderful night. I'll talk to you later.
Bye bye.
Well, that was fun, chat. Let's move to our end screen. Well, thanks for coming, everybody. I hope you all had a wonderful time. Nice, relaxing, just chill out, fish and farm kind of day today. I had fun. It was nice and relaxing. Oh, I'm really tired. All right. Well, what are we doing tomorrow? Tomorrow I'm not streaming. Thursday we're playing Mario 3. We'll probably beat it. It'll be awesome. Oh, and I can show you guys the new I got a RetroTink 4K, and I've been working on it. It looks amazing with the Super Nintendo and anything that has S-Video output, because I'm using the new enhanced S-Video. I posted a picture of it on the Discord if anyone's interested. The NES doesn't look as good with the enhanced S-Video. It's not such, like the S-Video versus the enhanced S-Video isn't a huge jump, but it does still look better than what we were using before with the 5X Pro. So I'm looking forward to showing you guys what I've been working on to improve the visuals for this stream. I think it'll be nice. I think you'll enjoy it. But anyways, let's raid out, get some love going on to someone else. Hey, Slime. Hope you were having fun watching. I hope you didn't notice what I was doing there at the end. Definitely wasn't fighting little slimes. Nope, definitely wasn't me. Let's see, who's out there? Who's out there? No, oh man. Oh, you know what? The Twitch raid thing is failing me. I'll go manually find somebody. Yeah, let's raid its donut. I think that'll be fun. All right, y'all. Let's go raid its donut. Thanks for coming. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye. Have a great night. Toodaloo. I hope you all have a wonderful evening.
Okay, we have a full team, because I swear there's some people that are like AFK, because they just ain't doing nothing.
Jesus fuck.
Oh, okay. How the fuck are they getting... Oh, it's that thorn bee that just fucking camps in the